Oh! And it's a crash!
The guy who's won season 20 of Arcade wins!
Alright, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bubbles Speedworld, presented to you proudly by C Sports Entertainment. Hello, my name is Tony Macaroni, 24, and I am joined today in the booth by Mr. Useless, aka Reseated, and Vort. So yes, here we are at Michigan International Speedway. You're probably wondering, why aren't we in Detroit? Like, why aren't we in, like, the actual city? Well, you see, there's been issues with the, Detroit street circuit that resulted in us coming however many miles, like we're still in the same state, right? And yeah, we came to Michigan Motor Speedway, we tested out the Speedway package here, and now, because it works a lot better than Detroit, we're going to be racing today at Michigan International Speedway for the running of the US 500.
Chevy 500.
Or the Chevy 500. I got confused with, like, the real Indycar event. My bad, folks. Anyways, I am joined in the booth by Reseated and Vort. So yeah. Let's start with you, Vort. How are you feeling about today's race?
Well, Tony, I am very confident that today it will be a very exciting high-speed event. The IndyCar series has not been at Michigan since 2007, and because of everything that went down in that race, like bad track conditions, setups, and a really bad crash that happened towards the end, IndyCar cut ties with Michigan International. But today, here in 2024, we are coming back. I know the fans have really wanted this event for years. They have been blowing up inboxes asking, bring back Michigan, please bring back Michigan. We are coming back here today. Now, Tony, drivers have, however, such as Napa, Kimi, and I think Fearless, have voiced concerns of the high-speed pack racing due to the downforce levels on this track. What are your thoughts? Do you think this is a good plan or just an accident waiting to happen?
Well, honestly, I personally think it all comes down to, like, the collective skill of each driver. Like, at the racing, like, the tight, like, pack racing can be fine if all the drivers race each other clean, give each other space, don't make, like, too many daring moves at a time. However, if these drivers, for whatever reason, like, act like they're in, like, a demolition derby, then, yes, like, an accident will be bound to happen. But at the end of the day, it just comes down to, like, how each driver performs as an individual and how they, like, form together to, like, make a, like, decent racing product. But what's your thoughts on this too, Mr. Useless?
I mean, it's a great sunny day here in Michigan. I was currently watching Monkey finish his qualifying run. Vort is definitely right about the high speeds where Monkey was hitting 235s on the straightaway, almost hitting the 240s. And it is a big concern because those high speeds will definitely make some huge crashes at some point. I don't know how each driver will cope with it. It's up to all of them to work with each other to now wreck and have clean racing and with the pack racing.
And
another thing I want to point out too is, like, these drivers, like, when they step into the race car every single time, like, they accept, like, the risks, like, involved in that. Like, in fact, we saw that last week with Anthony Anderson. Like, remember his, like, nasty wreck at Singapore last week. Like, I was sure, like, that we lost him at that moment, but fortunately, like, he's okay. He's still recovering, but he's in great condition right now. But yeah, like, every time you step in the race car, like, you gotta know, like, like what you're signing up for. Like, if you don't know, then like you really shouldn't be in the race car. So that's my thoughts.
I mean, he got a huge concussion from that after hitting his in that final turn going straight as Marina Bay.
It's great to see him back here today. And a little history lesson. IndyCar has had, in the past, has had a pretty rocky relationship with Michigan International. Obviously, we had in 1996, we had the awful start with 15 cars crashing before the race even started, which disaster. And then sadly, in 1998, 3 spectators were unfortunately killed after a tire flew into the stands at the US 500. So there definitely is a rocky relationship here at Michigan. With the high speeds, and we could potentially see some really nasty crashes here today. But like what Tony said, it all comes down to how aggressive these drivers are going to be, and how willing they are to really give space when that is needed.
Yeah, and also, meanwhile, like, yeah, you also gotta forget, like, you have some drivers here who are still, like, looking for their first win of the season. Obviously, the biggest driver looking for their first win of the season, obviously, is Kimi. Because, 2 weeks straight now, finishing runner-up behind Fearless. Like, I for one think that Kimi is probably going to race a lot harder today. Just because of, like, all that anger from, like, finishing runner-up each time.
As we look right now at the stats, Fearless currently has the fastest qualifying time. He is on pole with 36.867 lap. As right now we have Beast currently making his run, making his way into turn 4 onto the front stretch. Beast is definitely, I believe, is a driver we should look out for today, as he is known to be, well, for lack of better words, a beast on oval tracks when Bubble hosts fun races at Talladega. He is a real go-getter, and I would definitely say he is one of my picks today. But the main man I am looking out for today is Kimi Saavedra, which, if you watch this man on an oval, he is a go-getter. No nonsense. He will put everyone in their place. Tony?
Yeah, I agree with that, especially, like, finishing runner-up, like, the last 2 weeks. But, yeah, obviously, too, Fearless, obviously, is, like, a really big contender, too. Like, don't lay your eyes off Fearless. Like, obviously, he won last week, and if I remember correctly, he won the week before that, right? But either way, like, Fearless, like, I've known Fearless for, like, the 3 years I've been involved in Bubbles League. Like, Fearless, you put him into any car, like, he is fast. Like, he knows how to drive with, like, Bubbles chassis. Like, he knows what he's doing. Sorry about that, my internet cut out there, but, anyways, as I was saying, yeah, Fearless, like, Fearless knows what he's been doing. Like, he's a long-time veteran of this league. Yeah, I for one think, like, this 3 in a row, maybe? I'm not sure, but don't count out that opportunity of going 3 in a row for Fearless.
Right, and he has been super dominant all this season. I would really say he is definitely one to look out for today. You saw he won that little test race we had earlier at Michigan. So he is 100% someone we need to look out for going into this race as qualifying wraps up.
Yeah, so as we can see the times here, we got Fearless right now on provisional pole, Agent in second, Beast in third, NASCAR Board 90 in fourth, Napa Boy in fifth, Brown in sixth, and Anthony Anderson in seventh place. Now we got Dimitrios on the track. Yeah, he's gonna try to put in a qualifying time. So far, he placed himself 6th on the board, but I'm pretty sure he has another lap as he is gonna send it through turns 3 and 4, going about 225 through the corner. And he's just sticking it to that white line. Let's see what his time is going to be here. And it looks like it's still going to be 6th place for Dimitrios.
Anthony is last right now. I mean, he definitely is not capable of racing. I mean, qualifying quickly or racing. But we'll see. Like, he got a huge wreck at Marina Bay. I don't know how he'll cope with the after effects of the concussion.
Well, as I always say, there's only one way to find out. But I'm looking at this looking at the lap times here, and
I believe he has Kimmy gone out yet?
yeah, Kimi is going out on track right now.
Oh, he's out right now? Okay, I had to leave the game real quick. I will be right back on, but I'll stay here in the booth.
Yeah, so how about we go on board with Kimi here as he sets up his car in 3 and 4 here. And he is absolutely flying down that front straightaway. Here we go. I believe this is his first qualifying lap, and yeah, it's underway.
Oh, I forgot to say, there's wing levels here too. So each driver has a different setup. So we'll see how all of the different setups work in packs, in qualifying, or just running alone. I don't know how different they will be from each other. They'll probably have like a low downforce setup, but some grip on it, so they can secure as much speed through the turns, but have a good top speed in the straight.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to hop on the phone with someone, but anyways, you saw Kimi's first lap. That's a 34. But yeah, that's see where that puts him on the qualifying times. Oh, Kimi sets a 36, like somewhere in the high 36s, and he is put on the front row. And oh my goodness gracious, Fearless and Kimi, these two are literal rivals. They just can't get away from each other. Holy cow.
About half a tenth right now. Kimi could improve in this lap, or if... Oh no, he already finished qualifying. Well,
Yeah, that was a foul lap.
Well, that was a fast lap either way. Kimi
Yeah,
and Fearless
only about,
teammates,
like-
very quick. They're very quick, both of them. Kimi's still looking for that win. Last time, because I think his last win actually in any of Bubbles leagues was here actually in Michigan, when we ran the 2021 NASCAR Cup Series cars, and that was his final win. And it has been a long time since then, some months. So he's gonna try and replicate this, but this time in the Verizon Indycar series.
Yeah, as you can see now, Adrian on his qualifying lap. You can see him arcing through 1 and 2. Oh, he scrapes the yellow line there. That'll surely scrub off some speed, but yeah, as we come down the back straightaway now, like Adrian's looking to take a wide line through 3 and 4. And he's just like getting all the way down to the white line there. And he's going to try to keep it as low as he can on the front straightaway. Even uses the apron. 230 crossing the line. And let's see where that puts him as of right now. Adrian is 5th place on the board right now. So cracked the top 5, but he still has opportunity to go even faster. Here he comes through turn 3. Trying to carry as much speed throughout that corner as he can. On the apron, on the front straightaway, and let's see his time. Fourth place on the board.
Little man now up to his qualifying run. Has 2 laps, right? 2 laps.
Yep.
From what I heard, I'll let you continue, Brooke.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was kind of like NASCAR single car qualifying, but anyways, as you were saying.
Another thing, we have more resets here actually. Due to the concerns, Bubble has added 1 for the ovals, so it's now 2 resets instead of 1. And in the road courses, we only have 1 reset. All right. So in the road courses, they have 2 cars, their main and the spare, and now here they have their main car and they have 2 spare cars. This is probably because of all the type of wrecking we'll see in the race. Hopefully, we actually don't see that. We have a clean green flag race. But at that point, we'll have a lot. I don't know how tire wear will cope with the track, but we'll definitely see in the race how it goes.
Yeah, anyways, well, man, says lap there. Let's see where that puts him. As of right now, low man. Last on the board. Huh. That's a little surprising considering that low man's also like a veteran with Bubble chassis here, so he should have an idea of what he's doing. But yeah, he's a little slower than Adrian. He's getting down to 221 miles an hour throughout turn 4. But let's see where the time puts him now. 3rd place on the board, and actually he does know what he's doing. He has proved it with 3rd place starting position. And next up on his flying lap is Brown Moons, riding that number 27 Snapple Honda. And yeah, he's using the outside here, trying to build up as much momentum as he can. That's a strategy I haven't really seen that much today. But yeah, using the apron on front straightaway. I think I saw 232 crossing the line. Let's see if he can. I have a good feeling about this qualifying lap. Let's see if he makes it stick. Decent apex through 1 and 2 there. He goes into turn 3 now and not really able to get down to that white line there. But yeah, it comes off of 4th. Still has plenty of speed left. And let's see where that lap puts him as of right now. Looks like Brown is going to be in 7th place right now. And yeah, that's qualifying time. As now we have Agent JF going on the track now. once again trying to build up all the momentum.
Agent is back. He's qualifying again. I don't know if he'll. I think he can race today. He missed the 2 or 3 races, and Fearless closed that gap with 2 races in a row, with last race being his last win in Marina Bay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as you saw Agent there on the front straightaway, he tried a very unique line. He kept on the outside, going down the little front straightaway, like the little curve on the front straightaway. Then he ducked down to the inside, like right before or like right after crossing the start finish line. That's a strategy we have not seen today. And let's see where that time puts him. And that puts Agent in the 3rd position. And next up on track we have Zed. Now, if I remember correctly, Zed was a pretty big contender last week in Singapore, but unfortunately, some crashes and the chaos that ensued within that race unfortunately brought an early end to his day, as he did not finish that race. It was only 3 Chip Ganassi cars that finished, actually, and as we all know, Fearless winning that race. But yeah, let's see what Zed can do here. 236 entering turn 1, keeping it right on that yellow line through 1 and 2. Let's see how fast he can go down this back straightaway. 235. Can he keep it stuck on the white line? Yes, he can. Low lay apex there, in fact, as he exits turn number 4 now. Not really using the apron. I think that's going to cost him a little bit of time here.
But he takes 2nd place and knocks Kimi down to 3rd.
And
wow.
Yeah, despite not using the apron at all, which drivers have been using all day, Zed knocks Kimi down to 3rd place. And let's see what he's going to be able to do here through turns 3 and 4. He exits turn 4 now. He's going to stay on that white line, getting a little bit on the apron, but not all the way down there. And that is all she wrote. Let's check out the board here. Have access to the qualifying board, because
I will say right now the qualifying board, I had to leave and rejoin, but Fearless is on pole with Zed in 2nd place, Kimi in 3rd, Agent in 4th, and Lil Man to round out your top 5. Followed by Master Adrian, Beast, Brown, NASCAR Boy, Napa Boy, Dimitros, and Anthony.
Yeah, that was a pretty surprising line that I saw from Zed there. Instead of using the apron like most of the other drivers have today, he just kept it above the white line going down the front straightaway, and that apparently put him 2nd place on the board. So yeah, that's very surprising to see that. But yeah, I mean, I guess he knows something about this car that not a lot of other drivers know. So
I just want to recap on Marina Bay. A little something that happened during the race. The 3 cars, 3 Penske cars that qualified, DNF'd with Zed and Anthony having a huge crash, but Anthony got that concussion and basically took them out of the race. And Beast was the last Penske car to DNF in the final laps. And well, hopefully this doesn't happen again, this race. it will be unfortunate if it does happen to Team Penske again.
Has the TV button been fixed? Earlier we were having some technical difficulties regarding some of the cameras here at the studio.
Let's test it out real quick.
No one is in their car at the moment, so I can't really see what is happening. Drivers lining up on pit road right now. In grid order, I believe. The TV cameras have also been fixed. We've resolved our technical difficulty.
I can confirm that.
It has been resolved, so we have fixed the technical issue that was plaguing our broadcast earlier. Man, I'm excited. What do you say, Tony?
Yeah, I'm really excited for this. We're gonna have some great racing here. Tests like we conducted before this race looked really promising. Yeah, but at the end of the day, as I always say, there's only one way to find out, and we're going to find out in a little bit.
We have currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 drivers in the field. 12, actually, I think. Pretty much every driver who is in the league has showed up today for this exciting day. Michigan definitely has changed since the last time we've been here. I believe they have repaved since 2007. But I don't know if that will really play a role. I don't think that will really play a role in the racing today. Just a little bit of trivial information. I think, who is that right there? I cannot tell who that is over on the track. Is that Bubble? I think that is Corey Wilson.
Yep, that is 24K. That is 24K.
Oh, that's 24K?
Yep.
And looks like the drivers are now getting ready to roll off pit road as we come back to the broadcast here.
Drivers are yellow light is on, and drivers are making their way off pit road.
All right, so let's go over the starting grid for today's race as the drivers do some pacing. It looks like Agent spawned out of his car. Looks like he respawned his car for some reason, but yeah, just going to get back into position. Yeah, anyways, so let's go over your starting grid. So, starting on pole position is last week's race winner, Fearless, in that, let's see if I can get close. Look here, they removed the chase. No, hold on, no, they didn't, never mind. Yeah, so, Fearless is on pole. That is last week's race winner, driving that number 8 ComfortRevolution.com Chevy, and starting behind him in the number 3 Chevrolet, I think that is, right? Wait, hold on. Yeah, Chevrolet, that is Zed there. And starting behind him in the 3rd spot in the number 17, that is Kimmy. Starting 4th is Agent in the number 9 Target car. And in 5th place is Lil Man in the Hurry in the number 5 Honda. And then 6th is Adrian. 7th we have Beast in the number 2. 8th we have Brown Moons. 9th is NASCAR Board 90. 10th place Napa Boy in the number 25. And last but certainly not least is Trios.
We are being told we are having green this time.
So, yeah. Also, we need to be talking about pit strategy too. So, as we saw, this is pack racing. So, the fuel and tires are still going to be wearing. So, I want to hear your guys' opinion. What do you think pit strategy is going to be looking like, especially if, like, the close pack racing?
I definitely do think pit strategies will play a role in the type of racing we will see, especially with green flag pit stops and everything. I am definitely... Who is your pick in regards to this becoming a strategy race? Like, who do you think historically in the Verizon IndyCar series has always had the best strategy? I'm turning this into a little question.
Well, I mean, I personally have only, like, been commentating for 2 races up to this point, but when it comes to strategy, like, historically in, like, the whole history of like Bubbles League, I think the best driver.
Oh, we are green.
And
sorry.
yeah, so yeah. Anyways, the imaginary pace car ducked on pit road, and the green flag has been waving. The Fearless leads them off, exiting turn number 4. The marshal waving the green flag. We are underway here at Michigan International Speedway. Fearless off to a rocket start here. Meanwhile, Kimi is able to claw his way back up the second position. And, looks like Napa Boy in third place now as Agent sweeps all the way up the racetrack. But here comes Kimi on the outside. He has a run. Can he make it stick? And yes, he can. And here comes Napa Boy along with him in that slipstream as we go into 3 and 4 now. Fearless stuck in behind Kimi as, here comes Zed now. It looks like that outside line already is not really working for these drivers. And we got trouble in the back.
Yellow.
Brown Moon.
Yellow.
Hard collision into the inside wall.
Oh my. That is not good. Do we see what happened there? I did not see, but that looked like it was a hard collision into the wall for Brown.
Yeah, let's get a replay of that. I couldn't really see what was going on back there. I was focused on all the action going on up front, but
See, Beast is slid off the track and he is in the grass and he is sliding. Oh, and into Agent.
Oh, and the back of Zed too.
Oh, we are already seeing a lot. Pits are now open, so I wonder who is going to take. I think Kimi is going to take this.
I don't know who's all going to take it. The only reason you want to pit this early is for like fresh tires, maybe some fuel. As you
Kimi,
can see, Fearless
Agent.
trying to decide if he wants to go in, and yes, he does go in. Oh, Zed
is going to make some contact on pit road with Agent.
And anyway, where's our pit reporters? Let's hand it off to Scully for the pit road report. Scully.
Hey everyone, as we mentioned before, this is probably going to be a race that contains a lot of strategy. Of course, I think I have, 252 laps? These drivers are going to have to stretch out their fuel across this entire race, which is not going to be easy. So if they could stretch it out for this long, probably upwards of maybe 50, maybe 40 laps, they could probably skip out an entire pit stop if they're very lucky, but lots of these drivers are, as I've seen before, considering the high speeds, these drivers are burning a lot of fuel, so it's going to take a lot of pit stops if these drivers want to surge ahead to the lead.
And I think you saw a bit ago, there was contact between, I think it was Zed and Agent on pit road, and Agent kind of gave a little gesture out the car cockpit. But we are going green this time here at Michigan.
Yeah, it looks like...
Oh, and Agent is respawning his car. As we are green.
This is the second time he respawned his car. I don't know what's going on with Agent's car there, but yeah, we're going green already, but Agent is stuck back there on the back straightaway, and he hasn't even gone rolling yet.
There's definitely something wrong back there, as Beast with the slingshot lead to the front of the pack, as we got some 3-wide action back there between Kimi, NASCAR Boy, and Fearless, as NASCAR Boy's going to make it real tight right there. Oh, and he backs out. There's a lot of action happening in the back. Lil Man just tapped the wall back there. Everyone is kind of starting to fan out. Everyone is split into, different sort of, I guess you could say, groups. As, Kimi let off the throttle right there big time. NASCAR Boy getting a bit aggressive. As Agent is merging on the front straightaway.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of action so far. We're only 5 laps into the race. But, yeah, Beast is leading. It's not taking that long for Fearless to catch up, as Fearless has a huge run. coming off as, Demetrios. Hits the wall coming off of turn number 2. He's able to save it, but anyways, here comes Fearless for the race lead on the inside of Beast. Looks like Beast washes up and he's going to surrender the race lead to Fearless. On the
Fearless
back,
is our new leader.
And NASCAR Boy are battling out for what I believe is the 4th position there.
Demetrios looking to make a run, but Beast is not going to make it easy on him as he blocks him coming into the turn 1. As Beast with a run on the Fearless as they head down the back straightaway. As we were going 4 wide right there for a second, as Anthony, the one who
3 wide in the back, look out.
Making his way up front. As Fearless comes down below.
All the way down the apron, looking to take the race lead back from Beast. And he is successful in doing that. Meanwhile, NASCAR Boy trying to make his way to the 2nd position and possibly the 1st position. Here he comes on the outside. He has a run, but here comes Anthony Anderson, threading the needle through the middle. He takes the race lead.
Wow, this is nothing short of exciting.
But NASCAR Boy is not going to make it last any longer. But here comes Kimmy on the outside now. Huge run.
Look at this. They're going 3 wide as Anthony's coming up. Remember, Anthony has always really, historically, has been good at super speedway style racing. And he takes the lead. Anthony is now leading the race here at Michigan early on. As NASCAR Boy with a slingshot lead. Wow, this is a race where really anyone can win it today, Tony.
Yeah. As
Anthony,
we're seeing, like, it looks like the place to make the move is on the front straightaway. Like, you don't really see the drivers working the outside that much, but they do, however, like try to like kind of apex the corner. They stay inside, but then they wash out to the outside to build up that run, and that's why we're seeing a lot of slingshots today. But anyways, NASCAR Boy and Demetrios side by side for the race lead. Here comes Kimmy. Kimmy puts his front wing to NASCAR Boy. We're going 4 wide.
4 wide as Kimmy takes the lead now. Kimmy goes down to block Z.
But NASCAR Boy 90 is there on the inside. Does it get any more exciting than this as we're going 3 wide again for the race lead?
Anthony and Beast really battling it out. I saw Anthony earlier. He dropped back. I do not know if, I don't know if he's still using it, but he is trying to fuel save right now as he drops back. And, right there, that kind of got ugly. He put his teammate Zed into the wall a little bit. But I think Anthony right now is currently dropping back to save fuel. I think Kimmy and Fearless are also using this as there's some contact right there with Anthony again.
Yeah, it's coming down the front straightaway. Almost 3 wide. NASCAR Boy 90 coming up to block East on the inside. Meanwhile, Fearless and Napa Boy trying to work the outside a little bit as Napa Boy ditches Fearless for the outside. Oh, East making the bump and run, but here comes Napa Boy.
Oh,
through the middle, straight through the middle. Napa Boy takes the race lead, but Beast is still there on the inside. NASCAR Boy 90 gets washed off the racetrack. And that's
Agent
coming out
with
the
a
front
slingshot.
3 wide, and this time Agent has the run.
Side-by-side action for second as Beastus had been up here all day long. This is remember guys, this is a race where you can be up front 1 second and all the way in the back for a second, the next second, as Beast is dropping back as I just say that. I wonder if he's having some sort of fuel saving strategy right now.
Yo, 4 wide for second place. 5 wide there for a second. But now, 5 wide for the race lead. Does it get any more exciting than this? Oh my goodness. Fearless and Kimmy going at it for the race lead. Kimmy trying to duck behind. Here comes Little Man for a little push. Little Man looks to the inside, not able to make it work. But Little Man, huge run now. making a slingshot on the outside. Kimmy trying to fight back. He's dropping back now. All the way to the inside, but here comes Agent trying to thread the needle. Can he make it work? Yes, he can. Let's come down the front straight. Oh, here comes Napa Boy now.
Little update on Brown Moons. He had a very violent spin in the early laps of this race. He is way in the back, just now making his way into turn one. He does not know what he's missing. Or I guess you could say that he knows what's happening and he's glad he's not a part of it.
Yeah, maybe Brown Moon's, like, after, like, that little incident there on the first few laps, maybe he might be on, like, some sort of, like, fuel-saving strategy, like an alternate strategy as they come across the line now. Napa Boy has a run. Kimmy also has a run. Felix is just going to try to guard that inside as much as he can. I think the key here is
Kimmy slingshotting up to the front as Anthony steps out of line for some fuel saving.
Yeah, as I was saying, it looks like the key here is to hang tough on the inside line. Even if he loses spot to the guy on the outside, you can still like push him up the racetrack and be able to make the
there's
move.
some contact.
And it looks like everyone's okay. I just see 6 wide there.
I saw Dimitros slid there a bit after contact with NASCAR Boy. He has already been warned by race control to leave more space. Not really seeing that right now, though. So it's possible he may get a penalty coming here soon. As Agent, there's contact. Around goes.
Around.
You go
NASCAR
around.
490 involved. Kimmy's trying to get out of it.
Oh, heavy hit. Is that a caution? Is that going to be a caution? No word from race control. I think we are keeping it green. Yes, there is no caution. We are keeping it green. That was a nasty hit for Napa Boy, though.
Yeah, it looks like Napa Boy got like spun around there. As we go back to the action up front, Dimitrios has a run. He looks to the outside. Agent's going to go up there with him, but Agent's going to force it 3 wide once again for the race lead. As we enter turn 1, Agent doesn't have the dominant line. He's falling back. Anthony Anderson. Oh, here comes Dimitrios on the outside, though. Anthony Anderson, once again, threading the needle through the middle between Fearless and Dimitrios. They're 3 wide. Agent looking for somewhere to make a move. Here comes
4 wide.
Almost 4 wide.
5
wide almost.
6 wide almost. Oh my. Wow. This is madness right now. I'm getting anxiety as soon as whenever they do that. Fearless still holding on tight.
Yeah, 4 wide once again. Anthony Anderson looks like he's stepping out of line to save fuel a bit there as Dimitrios looks to the inside. Fearless washed it up the racetrack. Dimitrios to the race lead. As they come out turn number 4, Dimitrios all the way on the apron. Here comes Agent with a run.
Absolute madness. Dimitrios and Lil Man is now making his move. He was way in the back starting off in this race.
There are 3 wide again for the race lead. Almost 4 wide there. But it looks like Fearless is going to edge out in front there to take back the race lead. And man,
Lil Man goes high.
Keeping count of the lead changes here because you're seeing a lot of them. Oh, we got contact between Dimitrios and Beast. They bang wheels, but fortunately they're able to keep it clean.
That was pretty bad. I would not be surprised if Dimitrios gets a warning from race control for that move, as Anthony is currently stepping out of line. As here comes Zed and Dimitrios. Agent is still trying to hold all of them off. just right now, pick your favorite driver and ride along with them. Everyone has a chance today.
Yeah, and I hope no one's like gambling today. Although, if someone were gambling on this race, there's gonna be one person out here going home rich. I can assure you that right now. As Beast hanging tough in the race lead, but here comes Demetrios on the outside. And here comes Felix with a massive run there. Anthony Anderson trying to thread the needle once again.
You see, Napa Boy is back up in the mix. He was involved in that. He had a nasty hit from NASCAR Boy coming right here out of turn 4. But he is now back up in the mix and is making his way back up. So is Kimmy.
Yeah, but we're having an amazing battle up front here. So Agent's forced to back out. Oh, Agent's wide.
And he saves it.
Able to save it, but he has lost the pack. He's going to have to fight his way up there. As once again, we go 5 wide for second place. Now 5 wide for the lead.
Oh, and there's contact into the wall.
Little man. And we got trouble.
And he's got some damage, and he's around.
He's going to his front wing.
Zed is around.
Nearly avoids it.
No caution from race control. As Zed looked back at his cockpit cam. He is not happy. He was slamming the wheel. He is mad. I think he wants to have a word with Dimitros after this, as Dimitros has just gotten a verbal warning from race control for not holding a line. In Bubbles' words, he needs to pick a line and stick with it. Tony?
We're still seeing some of it right here. Fearless in the race lead, but not for long, as Beast has the dominant line on that inside. And also, speaking of that crash with Zed, I hope there's not a lot of debris there.
I believe his front wing and his nose is damaged, but he should be fine. He is going to go down to pit lane and maybe get that replaced, and he should be back out on track. But this is definitely not what he wanted at all. And I think after this race, he's going to go to Dimitros' pit box and maybe have a word with him on this. As we are back up front, the battle for first between Fearless and Beast is still continuing right now, as Anthony Anderson and Agent are side by side. Right here, as Agent with a slingshot run.
Almost 4 wide once again. I guess that's like the norm for this racetrack at this point. Like, this racing's so exciting, we're gonna have to like act like bored, just because like it's normal at this racetrack. Yeah.
Well,
they go.
This is our first time here at Michigan. This is our first time here at Michigan with the new car, and it's our first time here at Michigan since 2007, which we saw that race started with 20 cars and finished with only 7. And driver Dario Franchitti involved in a really nasty crash. As right now, side by side up, Kimmy is dropping back right now. I do not know if this is part of some fuel strategy. Fearless attempting to hold off Lil Man and Dimitros.
Yeah, as we go back to the action up front here, Fearless hanging tough in the race lead. He's been up front all day. I think he is definitely a contender. But meanwhile, Demetrios has a run. He looks to the outside. Oh, almost chops the Agent's nose off there. Unfortunately, he recognized that, and he's not able to fall back to the line as Agent's going to take over that inside. Does Agent have a run? Yes, he does. Looks to the outside. So does Kimmy and Anthony Anderson as they go 3 wide for the race lead.
Kimmy making his slingshot move.
It looks like Agent's able to clear Fearless. But Fearless is not going to make it easy, as he puts his front wing to the rear of Agent, trying to force him up the racetrack. Wasn't able to work there, but now he has a run on the outside of the back straightaway, and it looks like he is going to reclaim the race lead.
You saw back there was a bit of contact between Anthony and Kimmy. If you ask me, I think Anthony is kind of being a bit overly aggressive this early on in the race. We've seen kind of a mixed strategy from him. Like he's been, like as he is right now, he has been riding up front in the pack and making aggressive moves, but then he'll occasionally just drop all the way to the back and fuel save. So I'm not really sure what's going on in his head, but whatever it is, it seems to be working for him as he takes the lead away from Fearless and is battling him for it. As we are about to see some three-wide action. Three-wide action.
Anthony Anderson looks to the outside, trying to make a move on Fearless. Not able to make the move. He's going to try to fall back into the line. Try to see if he's able to set up a run here.
Watching it right there. Getting kind of close to the wall where a few drivers have stepped out of line, but right now it is Fearless dominating this thing. Followed by Anthony, Agent, Napa, and Beast to round out your top five. I've noticed also that it is the Chevys. The Chevys are being particularly dominant today, as Anthony slides back there.
Yeah, I think he wants to fall back into the line, into the inside, so he doesn't completely get ousted from that dominant line there on the inside.
As Napa Boy,
Anthony Anderson dropping back once again, probably a fuel saving strategy.
Napa Boy is challenging Fearless right now. He is one of the few Honda cars that have, besides Dim, who has really been riding up here all day. For what I've noticed, it's been a lot of Chevy dominance. But Dimitros is attempting to challenge Fearless.
Yeah, and here comes Agent there on the outside. He's able to make the pass for the race lead. He's going to go outside to block Demetrios. And then he's going to deck back to the inside to block Fearless now, going into turns 3 and 4. Here comes Napa Boy out of turn number 4 now. He has a huge run. So is Fearless. It seems like if you're in the race lead, at that point, you're basically just like a sitting duck because everyone behind you is basically guaranteed to have that run off the corner.
Right here, as we are about to go 4 wide again. Little bit of action here as Agent and Beast have a run right now on Fearless. They touch right there. It's getting pretty tight. Oh, and they make contact. Oh, Kimmy gets loose right there. That was insane.
That was close. Oh, we got trouble in the back.
Zed is ground again. Hard impact to the wall.
Hard into the inside wall.
Anthony and Zed, teammates, around. Caution is out.
Bring out caution.
Oh, my. And I think we might have another spinner, too. I do not know who that is.
Miraculously, Zed.
Pits are closed.
Miraculously, Zed got out of that undamaged. His nose cone is fine, and so is his front wing. And it's just incredible how his car was able to stay clean after that, because that was another hard impact for Zed there. Meanwhile, Anthony Anderson, not so lucky. He has lost the front wing and a broken nose cone.
This has definitely not been Zed's day at all. He started off in second place in qualifying, but has had 2 crashes. I think this is his last car. One is not being counted, but against him. But this is his final car. If he crashes again, I'm pretty sure he's out. As both Zed and Brown are attempting to get their laps back. I do not know where Anthony is right now. Brown is currently the only car who has reset. remember, I think it is you get 2 cars, if I am not mistaken. And then once it's 2?
I'm pretty sure it's 2 resets. So you have the car at the start, but then if you wreck once, you get another car. But if you wreck twice, you still get another car. After that, you're out.
So right now, the only reset that has been counted is Brown. Right now, our top 5 is Fearless, Lil Man, Kimmy, Napa, and Dimitros. Brown is still attempting to get that lap back. Anthony's coming back in the line. Zed is currently heading down the back straightaway, about to pass the pack. Oh, and I just saw that NASCAR boy in the pack just sent Anthony off the track. Anthony just gave him the bird. He is not happy. I don't know if you saw that back there. Coming into turn 3, NASCAR boys just forced Anthony into the grass, and Anthony shot him the bird out of the cockpit. I don't know if that's going to get NASCAR boy a warning from race control. He already has 1 verbal, I am pretty sure, for not holding a line. So we're waiting. Brown is looking to remerge with the pack.
It doesn't really look like anyone... Pits haven't been opened yet, right?
Pits have not been opened.
Oh.
Everyone is back in line, I'm pretty sure. I have experience from as a driver. I have raced at this track before in the FedEx Indycar series, and I can just say this is just something that this track you have to just have laser concentration. This is just absolutely the tiniest mistake can cost you big, and there's just absolutely no margin for error whatsoever. As we saw Dimitro slide out of line and tap the wall. I don't know what was happening back there, but he is back in line.
Yeah, so... Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the pitch strategy here going on in turns, like, once we enter the pit road. But, yeah, these drivers, like, pitted during the first caution, but, like, it's probably just, like, top off on, like, fuel and tires. So, I don't know if some drivers are going to try playing the long game, may, like, stay out and pit, like, at like the actual green flag pit window, or if they're going to take advantage of this caution. But we'll see here, as looks like Fearless is going to round them off turn 4. And who is coming in?
Napa Boy, Dimitros, Fearless, Kimmy everyone is coming in. Wow. There's not one person who has stayed out. Actually, no, some people are, I think, trying to stay out. Oh, and there's contact.
Oh, we got trouble in the back. Adrian.
After Adrian just forced
the barrels.
Hits the barrel, forces 2 drivers into the walls. That is most definitely going to be a warning from race control. There is just absolutely no excuse for that.
Oh, we got trouble. Napa Boy knocked out of his pit stall by Agent there. Yeah, looks like all these cars are going to pull on 4 fresh Firestone tires, as well as topping it off with Sunoco fuel. And
the race off pit road, it is Fearless taking it.
Yeah, we're followed by Napa Boy, Kimmy, Dimitrios, and Beast.
Right now, it is, in terms of in the race for manufacturers, it is Chevy, Honda, and Chevy. So I think today, though, I've noticed the Chevys have been the most dominant. And we are receiving word from race control, it is green this time.
Yeah, Chevys have been dominant all day. Only Honda we up here, the guy running in second place, Napa Boy. Yeah, we're gonna be seeing a lot of slingshot moves and a lot of like insane runs off the corner. It's gonna get even more wild. Yeah, that all these drivers have basically clean cars now, as looks like Fearless is gonna lead them through turns 3 and 4.
And it is green. Oh, some people sleeping here on the start, but it is green right now. Fearless with a slingshot lead up to the front. A bit of a pack forming there in the back of the field. Kimmy looking to make it.
Yeah, Fearless getting a huge restart whilst everyone else had a little bit of a snooze whilst they were waiting for this green flag to wave. Currently about 2 wide in the battle for second right there. You see there Napa Boy and Kimmy trying to draft up to Fearless right now. Fearless's lead right now starting to slip right now as we go through turn 3. Currently, no action going on right now, but Fearless has been dominant all race, only going out of first place, I believe, only just a couple of times, as Kimmy on the outside going 3 wide going into turn 1. Napa Boy using that inside line, trying to get past Fearless and Kimmy. These 3 have been at it for a while now.
Yeah, as almost 3 wide again. Looks like Dimitrios going to make it 4 wide here going into turn 3, but he backs out. And let's see if he's going to try to build up a run here. As, Napa Boy washes out to the outside, and that's going to give Dimitrios the race lead. Here comes Lil Man, though. Huge run as we are 4 wide.
4 wide heading into turn 1. Nothing short of action today here, folks, as Agent makes his way up front. Fearless making his way back up there. It is all Chevys and 1 Honda up here. Actually, 2 Hondas, excuse me. Agent leading today, followed by Dim, Fearless, Kimmy, and Napa. Right here. 4 wide coming onto the front straight. This Agent kind of backs out there.
Yeah, Agent so far has had kind of a good race considering the fact that he had to jump out of his car twice and didn't have a good restart just a few 20 laps ago. He was having a miserable start to his race, and then here he is right now using that second lane right now, currently in the lead besides Dimitrios. Currently going out of 4, currently 3 wide, going about to be 4 wide going into turn 1.
Yeah, as Bort said, we are seeing nothing short of action here today. Though Napa Boy makes contact with NASCAR Boy, they're able to keep it clean though, as Napa Boy gets a huge run from that. He's gonna snag the race lead away from Dimitrios, as Kimmy gets knocked to the outside there. Looks like he almost hit the wall. Yeah, it looks like Beast also trying to fight his way back up front. He pushes NASCAR Boy out of the way, but here comes Kimmy on the outside. Huge run, as we are 3 wide across the line. And it looks like we're going to be battling 3 wide for 3rd place.
Quick update right now. I think we might have our first DNF of the day. Zed is currently off the track after a nasty hit between him and Anthony. I do not know if he is going to re-enter, but I think today we might just have our first DNF. As look at this, pushing and shoving, coming on to the front straightaway. We are making it 5 wide. Dimitrios backs out. They dive down into turn 1.
Yeah, so far for Zed, as you were saying, Bort, yeah, Zed has not had a good race, and I don't think this is the way he wanted to go out, but we were 3 wide on the backstretch, 4 wide, but this is probably not how Zed wanted his race to end, going out like that after a few nasty hits, including the one between him and Anthony Anderson. Yeah, that's definitely a sad way to go, having your race ruined like that.
Oh, and I just got confirmation. Zed is still in this race. He is just going AFK right now. As anyway, back to the action. Dimitrios forcing it 3 wide for the race lead, splitting right through the middle of Kimmy and Napa Boy as Kimmy falls all the way back. As here comes Agent, huge run. Lowman's going to try to go with them as they're going 3 wide into turn 3. Agent comes down the block, Napa Boy. Meanwhile, Kimmy and NASCAR Boy are exchanging paint on the outside there. As come down the front straightaway, Napa Boy's going to try the outside on Agent. He's able to make the pass. Here comes Fearless on the apron.
Yes. I am really amazed at how Napa Boy has been able to stay up front. I mean, he had a really nasty hit earlier with NASCAR Boy. Another person I really want to talk about is Anthony. He's kind of had a rocky race today. He had contact earlier with him and Zed, and then there was, during the pacing segment, there was a bit of a exchange between him and, I believe, Beast, as we just saw some contact right there between, I think, NASCAR Boy, Dimitrios, and Anthony.
Yeah, the driver I really want to talk about here today is Agent right now. Agent is probably, in my eyes, has been the most consistently inconsistent driver. He's been all over the order right now, going from first, last, somewhere in the middle. He has been everywhere, and I think top 3 is likely, top 5 is also likely, but if he can push hard enough, he probably can make it.
As we're going almost 4 wide for the race lead, Dimitrios has the dominant line. He is going to reclaim the race lead. As here comes Fearless on the outside, trying to make something work. Oh, and Anthony Anderson with a huge run. They're 4 wide, almost 5 wide for the race lead.
Oh, we're 4 wide right now.
Defending that inside of his life, but here comes Kimmy. Kimmy to the race lead now. Huge run off the corner.
Listen to this crowd cheer. Kimmy, the fan favorite, has taken the lead with a pretty sizable car length between him, pretty sizable length between him and Agent. But Agent right now is closing on him, so he's got to think pretty fast, as Agent right now is going to take the lead.
Oh, and Kimmy and Agent bang wheels there, but fortunately they're able to keep it clean.
Driver I want to talk about right now is Kimmy. As we have mentioned before, he has had a pretty rocky season. He's been consistent up front, but he has not gotten a win. At last race at Singapore, he was so close to beating Fearless, but just came a little short, and Fearless took that win at the chaotic Singapore race. But Kimmy has shown to be very dominant on super speedway style races. So this 100% could be his race as he takes the lead again.
Yeah, Fearless, as you see, is surging up to that lead right there. Got a pretty sizable length, 5 wide, entering turn 1. As Dimitrios, Napa Boy, Agent, all battling for this second place position right now. 2 wide, 2 rows back, going onto the backstretch right there. Fearless, after dropping back a little bit, surging up back to that lead, was a pretty dominant driver in the early laps so far, but kind of dropped to the back, probably to save fuel here, as lots of these drivers going pretty fast, 220, even up into the 240s. These drivers are burning a lot of fuel.
Anyway, here comes Napa Boy, NASCAR Boy, on the outside of Fearless, 3 wide for the race lead. Fearless has the inside, though, so it looks like he's going to get the edge off the corner. But here comes Agent, huge run. He's not able to use it, though, because he's boxed in on the inside. He's not boxed in anymore. Here he comes, throwing the needle.
Oh, they make contact.
Agent to the race lead. And one thing I wonder if trying to break the draft would be viable here. I don't know if the track's too wide to do that, but anyways, here comes
NASCAR
Low Man
boy
on the inside. Low Man
to the back.
to the race lead now.
I don't really mean to take away from the action we're seeing here as
Oh,
Demetrios.
trouble! Demetrios! Sideways!
He hangs on to it. Hangs on to it. No caution. Wow, what a save! You really gotta admire admire the quick hands of these drivers here. Something I want to get back to as well is Zed is back in the race, although he is 15 laps down. I do not know if his laps are going to be changed, but he is just back out on the track.
Yeah, Lil Man and Fearless right now currently in a dogfight for that first place position. Lil Man has been in the middle of this field so far as NASCAR Boy going onto the apron, taking that lead away. Lil Man has been in the middle most of this race, but as of right now, currently surging, seated in third right now as NASCAR Boy used that very long run as here comes Kimmy on the outside. 3 wide going into turn 1.
4 wide almost, but NASCAR Boy has the dominant line. It looks like he's going to be able to hold the lead for now. As meanwhile, Fearless boxed in behind NASCAR Boy and Lil Man. Is he going to try and make the move here? No, he's not, but here comes Demetrios. And it looks like Beast is going to back out of this battle. It looks like he wasn't able to make the move there all the way on the apron.
Oh, and there was a hard hit right there into the wall from Beast, I believe. I don't know if he lost it, but he smacked the wall there for a second. He's still in. There's no damage to his car, at least what is visible, but definitely took a little hit right there as he is now dropped way back behind Brown.
Anyways, Napa Boy and NASCAR Boy on the outside. Kimmy doesn't have the run. 4 wide. Kimmy's boxed in on the apron. It looks like he's going to have to back out. He almost gets sideswiped by Demetrios there. He's able to keep it clean. As we go down front straightaway. 5 wide for the race lead.
Fearless, Demetrios, and Low Man right now is battling in a 3-way dogfight right now as Kimmy and Agent have stuck in that draft behind Demetrios and Fearless as Agent uses the outside line with a huge run. Kimmy also with a huge run going into the turn 3. Kimmy takes the lead away.
Now, one thing I do want to point out is he did go, I don't know if he was forced, I didn't really see, but he did go below the white line on the backstretch to advance his position. I am not sure if race control is really going to say anything about that, but Fearless is, in fact, making his way back up front, the dominant car.
Yeah, but here comes Demetrios on the outside. Huge run from Demetrios. Comes down the block. He's trying to break the draft. That's something we haven't seen all day. And it looks like that it was actually effective there on the back straightaway.
Yeah, Demetrios using every single piece of real estate he can possibly use on this track right now. Currently spreading out between NASCAR Boy Kimmy and Anthony Anderson there. Got lots of room in between them as Fearless gets past Demetrios going into turn 1. Currently have Napa Boy, the only one using that second lane except Demetrios, as NASCAR Boy uses that huge run he got from Fearless's draft to take the lead away.
So you see right here that NASCAR Boy has had has been in the middle of the pack. He's been everywhere today. He got, I believe, a verbal warning earlier from race control for some aggressive driving, but he is back up here in the pack. Kimmy is trying to, as hard as he can, to keep NASCAR away from him. But right now they are dogfighting for the lead as they head into turn 2, with Agent coming up. Hi.
Yeah, Agent, huge run there. He's going to reclaim the race lead. Meanwhile, they go 3 wide in the back there for second. As they are still 3 wide. But huge run from Lil Man on the inside there. It looks like he's going to try and make a move. Try to thread the needle though. But he's making contact with NASCAR Boy and Kimmy. Oh, NASCAR Boy almost ping-ponged off those two cars. But fortunately, he's able to keep it clean.
We are receiving word from race control. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, AJ, you see there, currently, as of right now, I said before, he has been consistently inconsistent right now. As Fearless dropping back to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th place right now. As Lil Man takes the lead from Dimitrios and Agent right now, going into lap 63.
Little comment there on Lil.
Give me around. Give me around.
Oh,
Kimmy Round destroys that front wing.
Oh my. Oh,
that is not what you want, especially this early.
Though. It doesn't look like there's going to be a caution.
He's good. We're keeping it green.
Yeah,
what I was saying,
that front nose of the 17 car is absolutely destroyed. The nose is just like barely hanging on off the tether there.
Little Man has been warned by race control for not holding a line. Right now, Dimitrios is in fact slingshotting up to the front of the pack. Little battle here between the Chevys and the Hondas, as NASCAR Boy is looking to retake that lead. And I am still amazed. Kimmy is still in the groove right now.
Oh,
Fearless in the wall.
Around,
sliding in the grass.
He's able to keep
that
it rolling.
That is not good for Fearless right now. Previously, your race leader down in the very back.
Someone's rear wing came off after that.
I noticed that. I do not know. Is it on the track? It is not on the track. It's in the grass. But there is something also I just now noticed is Kimmy's front wing is right at the exit of pit road. Race control really needs to be aware of that. I don't know if it poses a threat, though. But we are still clean and green for the most part.
Yeah, Dimitrios, meanwhile, forcing Kimmy up at the racetrack. Kimmy miraculously driving with no front downforce. Running second place right now. But here comes NASCAR Boy all the way on the apron. He's forced to back off. He's not allowed to make a move down there as far as I'm concerned. But
Kimmy currently sitting third right now, even with the broken front wing right now. Kimmy has made this work, dropping a little bit now, going into turn 1 as Brown Moons in that Snapple 27, currently using that outside line, but he's got no help out of going into turn 1 and out of turn 2.
Let's see right now. Fearless 100% is. This is not how he expected this race.
Whoa! Wow!
Big crash! Big crash!
Anthony Anderson collected, and the caution is going to be out. Huge accident for Lil Man.
Lil Man involved. Anthony involved. Beast involved there. That's the big one. Or I know I'd say that's the medium one, but big crashes.
Yeah, that's a huge impact for Lil Man there. Somehow he kept all 4 wheels on that machine.
All right. This is definitely what Fearless wanted. He was way in the back due to that little there with him, and I believe it was just a racing incident. I think it was contact between him and Dimitrios, but this is what he needed to really stay back with the pack. Do we have any resets being counted?
It looks like no resets are going to be counted because it was only the front wing that got damaged. Like I said, even after that huge hit for Lowman there, he somehow kept all 4 wheels on his car. So, luckily for him, that's not going to be a damaged race car for him and reset. But yeah, still though, a huge setback for Lowman as he's now running 9th place.
Are pits open? Yep, pits are open right now. We're going to see who is taking this. I believe everyone right now is in line. We have quite a few takers. I think everyone is going to try to take this.
Yeah, everyone's coming down pit road.
First.
Yeah, it looks like these drivers are putting on 4 fresh Firestone tires and loading it up with Sunoco fuel.
Some drivers will be making a wing adjustment if needed. Contact there on pit road between Napa Boy and Dimitrios, but Agent is going to win the race off pit road. Something else to add is that we are also going green this time.
Yeah, so, I don't know about you guys, but you remember the 2-hour rule from last week at Singapore?
Yes.
Yes.
It looks like there's not a time limit on ovals. And yeah, so it's only like lap 68 in the race, and we're going 250 laps here, so.
And we are green. We got some sleepers there.
Yeah, Agent getting a huge run on the rest of the field right now as everyone else was sleeping, trying to withstand that caution, going into lap 69. Nice. Of 252, going into lap 70. Agent having a sizable gap over the rest of the field as Dimitrios and Napa Boy currently sitting 2nd and 3rd respectively. They're trying to get that 2nd place position for extra points as Agent right now. This is exactly where he wanted to be, given he had a lot of some minor troubles going into the beginning of this race and early on. As Dimitrios, Napa Boy, and Agent right now currently battling for that 1st place position. Dimitrios trying to make the outside lane work as he blocks off Napa Boy. Fearless coming up to the front.
Here comes Dimitrios.
On the inside. He's going to get a little help there from Napa Boy, or is Napa Boy going to try to pump out of the way? But here comes Fearless. Huge run there in the middle. Napa Boy has a huge slingshot. Here comes Kimmy trying to make the move on the inside. He forces Dimitrios out of the way. Dimitrios is forced to back off.
He's backing off right now, sliding into the back of the pack as Lil Man. I just saw tap the wall right there for a second. He is still clean. He's clean and he's still running.
Currently right now, Napa Boy used that long slingshot run he got to get past Kimmy and switch to a very sizable lead against Anthony Anderson, Kimmy, and Fearless. 3 wide going into turn 3. As I believe Beast now making his way to the front. Remember, Beast was very much in the back before we got on this restart. As Anthony Anderson sitting 2nd, Agent 3rd. Napa Boy's lead is starting to be eaten away at by Anthony Anderson and the rest of these cars right now. AJ dropping all the way back to, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, after having a huge slingshot run on the rest of the field during that restart.
Yeah,
Agent's dropping back right now as Beast and Anthony are up front. Teammates, the Penske cars are right now up front, as we're seeing a lot of beating and banging right here.
Four wide going into turn 1 right now as Beast and Anthony, two cars you wouldn't expect to be at the front, but here they are right now battling for the lead. Trio is currently third with Kimmy trying to get a run on them using that slingshot run. It's not going to make anything of it as Beast continues to lead, as Anthony Anderson dropping to the back.
Anthony drops to the back. That is part of his fuel saving. But right now, Fearless is back in the mix, and so is Dimitros. They're all battling it out for first right here. Oh, and there's contact.
Oh, Kimmy lost.
Dimitros is on top of Kimmy.
Dimitros is on top of Kimmy.
Kimmy has lost his rear wing.
Yeah, so that means Kimmy is going to have no rear downforce, but earlier he was able to drive with a broken nose cone, so I think he should be alright as he cruises his way to a race lead. Meanwhile, Fearless stuck up there on the outside, falling back. Napa Boy with a huge run, not able to make it work just yet. But yeah, Brown with a huge run coming off of turn number 4 there. As, Lowman eats loose again, hits Anthony Anderson, but they're able to keep it clean.
Quick update right now. NASCAR Boy is officially our first DNF. He is off the track. He had to leave. So he is right now our first DNF of this race. Side by side.
That's probably not how you want your race to end, having to go somewhere. But yeah, it's practically unavoidable as Napa Boy and Beast, as Napa Boy takes that lead away, and Brown Moon surging up to the front right now. Driver you wouldn't expect to be here right now, but currently is sitting P3. Bowman, after getting in a bit of contact earlier in the race, is now back up in the front, as Kibby and Fearless trying to make the outside lanes work, as Beast and Moons get a little bit of contact between them. Fearless and Brown Moons battling for second right now.
And yeah, Dimitrios right on the rear wing of Brown Moons, looking all the way on the inside. He has 2 wheels in the grass. I think he's stuck there, as he almost... That was a literal... Dimitrios is absolutely mogul on there. But here comes Kimmy with a huge run on the outside. 4 wide for second place, as Dimitrios makes a little contact with Anthony Anderson. Not much out of that, though, as we come out for number 4 now. Fearless, huge run on the outside, but here comes Anthony Anderson.
Kimmy is... I'm amazed at how Kimmy is able to hold all of them off, and he doesn't even have a rear wing. Definitely is a little off.
Yeah, but then again, he did race to the front with a broken front wing, so there's pretty much he can literally race with no front wing, no rear wing. He can do it. He can do it even if it's very important, because now even though he doesn't have rear downforce, he is still bad fast over here in Michigan.
Yeah, maybe the loss of rear downforce might have helped him rather than harm him, because he has nothing on the rear wing. Like, he doesn't really have anything slowing him down back there. So probably a lot of front straightaway speed, maybe you want to say.
Now Dimitrios trying to retake that lead. They make contact, him and Kimmy. Side by side, we're seeing some action here. 3 wide, as Dimitrios smacks the wall. Don't know what's really happening up there.
Currently 3 wide, 2 rows back, as Agent, Kimmy, and practically all these drivers up in the front here trying to gain on Napa Boys. Fearless makes a little bit of contact with Napa. Currently using that slingshot draft he got from Napa Boy to surge to the lead. He has been wicked fast, but dropped to the back after spinning out into the grass earlier, I believe during about lap 64 to lap 67, as Kimmy surges to the front as well.
Here comes Kimmy Saavedra. Napa Boy is now dropping to the back of the pack. Slides up there a bit. Side-by-side action. They're going double file. Now 4 wide, almost 5 wide here on the back straightaway. This is getting pretty dicey.
Yep, Fearless and Dimtrios, you see there, those two battling for the lead right now as Anthony Anderson using the draft from Fearless, trying to get to the front as Little Man 4 wide for second right now, as Anthony and Fearless now, I believe, near side by side as Anthony drops to the back, letting Kimmy take second.
Do you see that little domino effect right there? I believe it was Anthony kind of dropped, let off a bit, and he bumped Dimitrios, created a little domino effect. Fortunately, no one harmed. Kimmy retakes the lead.
Yeah, Kimmy with a very sizable lead over the rest of this field, but after what we've seen so far, lots of these drivers are going to gain on it as Napa Boy and AJ, huge run on the inside line. Napa side by side with Kimmy going into turn 1, takes the lead away.
Yeah, it looks like Kimmy just got hung out to dry there on the outside, but here comes Fearless, huge run, making a slingshot, but Dimitrios is going to go with them. And Dimitrios is going to have the dominant line there on the inside. Napa Boy trying to shove him his own. Agent, it's loose, slides up the racetrack.
Slides up.
Positions as we go 4 wide for the race lead.
So it got a little dicey there, Kimmy and Fearless, but I think everyone's okay. No harm, no foul. So we're still clean and green here on lap number 85 of 252.
As Kimmy surges to the lead using that inside line, going into turn 3, Dimitrios still running second, occasionally swapped with Fearless, you see there in the back, as Dimitrios trying to get this lead and cruise to either the next caution or a pit stop and try and get this win, as Agent using that apron, trying to get past Kimmy, but he's got practically no help on that second line.
Look at this. Dim slingshots past Agent and is looking to challenge Kimmy for first place. He has been, I would say, one of the most consistent drivers today, as he has been up front the entire time. He has 1 warning from race control, but I don't really think he's let that bother him too much. He has been up front running second for most of today.
Yeah, but here comes Agent now, looking to reclaim the race lead. It looks like he's not able to clear Kimmy, though. As Napa Boy trying to build up a run there on the outside. He's just going to open the door. And now Napa Boy charges to the race lead. As we go into turn 3 now. Napa Boy pulling off a pretty sizable gap between him and Kimmy there. As, he slides up the racetrack. He's going to open the door for Kimmy to retake the race lead. As we go 3 wide for the race lead down the front straightaway.
See, Anthony is kind of in the grass there for a second. Oh, and he spins and there's contact.
Around! Fearless around!
Over.
Huge accident! Multiple cars around!
Little Man involved. Brown is involved. Oh.
That really going to be
ugly.
caution.
That was ugly. We got debris on the track. I would not be surprised if we might have to go to red flag. There was numerous involved. Dimitrios is involved. Lil Man is involved. Oh, we might have to go to red flag. We do have some debris over in turn 1.
Brown Moons colliding with Napa Boys back end currently as pits are closed.
Yeah,
Lots of drivers
everyone tried to go down
confused
pit
about
road
that.
There.
Brown Moon's damaged front wing as he collided with Napa Boy under caution. Yeah, that wreck was extremely ugly. You can see there got some debris. We got just one piece of debris in the front there, but turn one's probably gonna be clusters of debris.
See,
That's
So,
not
Brown,
what they
that
wanted.
was
these
caused.
sponsor cars.
That was caused. Anthony was in the grass coming into turn one, and there is contact there in the back. Zed is around. This is just a crazy race here today, guys. As I was saying, Anthony was in the grass coming into turn one, and I believe it was just kind of a domino effect. He lost it, and then it slid up and hit Dim, and it was just kind of a domino effect.
Yeah, I'll start with Anthony Anderson, stuck on the apron. It looks like he hit from what I saw, it looked like he hit a little bump on the apron, and he just slid up the racetrack and collected everyone else.
I think that is Timmy is
going in the
seven.
corner on the apron, and it got even more concerning from there.
Well, we will not be going to red flag conditions. Napa Boy is our leader. Napa Boy is our leader, followed by Fearless. Kimmy is our leader, followed by Napa Boy, Fearless, Adrian, and Beast. Pits are now open, and I believe multiple drivers are going to be making their way to the pits. See who's taking it.
Looks like everyone's going to come down pit road.
Zed is staying out. 15-minute red flag. Race Control has just announced a 15-minute red flag at 1:26. So we will take a break from there.
Yeah, I might take that time to go downstairs and grab a snack because I am absolutely starving. I haven't eaten lunch today, in fact.
That is, for all these everyone who's watching, just take a break. At lap 126, as I repeat, lap 126, we will be taking a 15-minute red flag break. And race off pit road, Kimmy, I believe, is first. Fearless, Adrian, and then Anthony. But Zed right now is our leader as he has stayed out. I do not know what lap we are on at the moment, but
Lap 89.
89. Green this time.
Yeah, and here comes Zed as he approaches that white restart line. Just waiting for
no green. We have just been told from race control, green flag is not this lap. It is still yellow. So I am not sure what's happening.
It looks like, let's see here. It looks like we have everyone, I'm pretty sure. Or no, Napa Boy is still trying to catch up to the pacing line.
He
and
is
here entering turn 3.
Napa Boy is here.
Caught up, but rammed into the back of Beast. Fortunately, no damage.
As green is out, Zed takes that lead.
Oh, we got slow cars in the back. The Trios and Brown Moons sleeping on the restart. They're falling way back. That's really going to hurt them. As meanwhile, the biggest talking point is Zed up here in the race lead. He has a sizable gap, but especially with lower fuel and worn out tires, this is certainly not going to last.
Definitely not going to last. I would say the real battle right now, the real battle for the lead is between Fearless and Kimmy right here. Right now, because inevitably Zed is going to have to pit under green to get fresh tires and gas, but it is Kimmy looking to challenge Zed right now for the lead.
Yeah, I think strategy for Zed to like cling on to the race lead, just like break the draft and up, and we got action here. Kimmy, Fearless forcing it 3 wide, but it looks like Fearless is going to have that dominant line on the inside. Basically, if you have that inside, you're pretty much going to be guaranteed the race leader. But let's see if Zed can make a comeback with a run here, and no, he isn't. Fearless back to the race lead.
Right back here. Kimmy is currently P3 looking to make his move right now onto Zed. They're side by side heading into turn 2. Oh, Adrian into the wall hard as he loses a tire.
Oh, and he loses the wheel. He is spinning around.
Oh,
on
and
the back
he's
straightaway.
spinning. We have a spinner on the back. It is Adrian.
And we
He's
heard from
having
race
some-
control, no caution.
No caution. He is counting his reset, although it is, I believe that was due to a mechanical issue. Race control says the reset counts. Right here.
Yeah.
Up front, it's
Fortunate for Adrian. And yeah. Anyway, back to the action up front here. Kimmy leading the race, but Anthony Anderson closing in behind, trying to poke on the inside. He's able to get his nose down there. And here comes Fearless, threading the needle through the middle. And Anthony Anderson on the apron again. That's bringing back bad memories. He's still hanging tough there on the inside, though. But Fearless and Kimmy are making the outside work. Yeah, here comes Little Man. Oh, Little Man
goes around.
on Kimmy's wing, spins around on the back straightaway.
He's able to keep it off the wall, but that is 100%. Now, oh no, he slams into the wall. Oh, heavy hit.
And lost the tire and lost part of his rear wing.
That is our 4th reset of the day. Currently, it is, our resets are, I believe, Brown, Dim, Adrian, and now Lil Man. But Adrian is currently disputing his reset with race control. So we'll see where that lands. Kimmy right now is the leader, followed by Anthony, Fearless, Agent, and Zed. So you come down onto the front stretch. Anthony looking to take that lead.
3 wide. Fearless needs to get off that apron. He's able to do so. And he's on the inside of Kimmy, going to reclaim the race lead. And looks like he's able to edge out Kimmy for the race lead, but not for long, because here comes Agent. Huge run. Zed forcing it 4 wide, going into turn 3. And, oh, Demetrios backing out. Rams into the front of Anthony Anderson there, but we're able to keep it clean as Fearless and Agent still battling going into turn 1.
We're on lap 98, about to approach lap 100. A little bit of contact there between the drivers, but no harm, no foul. We're 4 wide, nearly 5 wide again.
Salty back there.
Getting a bit dicey. We saw a little bit ago this pack was kind of spreading out a little bit, but now they're all right back up next to one another. Kimmy is pretty thankful that he is not a part of this. But he might become part of it as 3 drivers are currently challenging him right now. Oh, a bit of contact there between Demetrios and Fearless.
Oh, Fearless scrapes the wall, but he's still able to have that run there on the outside. Demetrios is going back out. They're going to be 3 wide going into turn number 3 now.
As Brown is now up front looking to take that lead. I think this is the first time he has been up front all day. He had that really nasty wreck early on in the race, but now I think he's now becoming a big contender for the win. We are now on lap 100.
Anthony Anderson forcing his way to the race lead now. So here comes Agent all the way on the apron. Agent takes the lead, but that was a pretty questionable pass there. Went all the way down, or like at least like 2 tires on the apron. So Dimitrios gets into the rear of Fearless as Fearless gets a major run after that. And Fearless is going to hop back to the race lead. And man, if someone would count the amount of lead changes we have this race, like if you had $1 for each lead change, like you'd be rich.
Very much so. One thing I also want to kind of call attention to is I think Napa Boy has also DNF'd. I do not know if I brought that up, but we currently have 2 DNFs, Napa Boy and NASCAR Boy have both DNF'd. Looking at this, Kimmy's trying to hold that line.
As Kimmy's back to the race lead. Not for long. Fearless, another huge run. Fearless back to the race lead now. And Anthony Anderson trying to tuck in behind Fearless, get his draft. Trying to set up a run here, perhaps?
Yeah, he could be trying to set up a run here, trying to get there as Kimmy surges past Agent, trying to get past Fearless. 3 wide for the race lead right now. Anthony Anderson's got no help in that second lane right now, but can use the draft off of Kimmy right there, who slips back into place with these other drivers as whoa, Brown is around.
Oh, Brown moves around. Can he save it?
Yep, he saves it.
Like he was straight.
He saves it. That could have been really bad because remember, if he hits hard and he has to reset, he is out. So hats off to Brown for keeping it off the wall right there.
As we go 3 wide in the turn 1 for the race lead once again. Fearless hanging tough on the inside. Dimitrios trying to pinch him down on the inside as here comes Beast and Zed. Huge run, the both of them on the outside. Kimmy all the way down the apron. Fearless trying to keep him under the white line. Unsuccessful in doing so. It looks like Kimmy is going to slot up to the race lead.
5 wide going into lap 105 of 252 as Anthony Anderson, your race leader now, slipping past all these drivers on the deep inside lane to get past Kimmy, who's currently battling with him right now. Gets a bit of a push from Dimitrios to surge back to the lead.
Remember, all these drivers they're kind of getting aggressive because like I mentioned earlier, at lap 126, we are going to have a competition caution and red flag for a break. I think all these guys want to be the leader at the time of that red flag. So we're seeing a bit of over aggressiveness here coming towards that point. As Dimitrios slides a bit, makes contact right there with Beast. And I do not know what is happening right there, but I can tell you Bubble is not going to be too happy about that.
Yeah, that's not going to sit well with Bubble.
That was pretty dangerous.
Whoa, Fearless pops up a bit.
Contact.
Bouncing off the rear wing of Kimmy. But he's able to keep it clean as we go and try tuck down and grab the slipstream of Beast. Looks to the outside. Not able to make it work.
See right here.
Fearless now. Huge run on the outside. Here comes Anthony Anderson too. Oh, Anthony Anderson's around. Zed spins him out even further. And Anthony Anderson, no control and
He's
able to
clean
get
off the
against
wall.
it.
He is safe.
He may have a clean car, but he has lost the pack.
Demetrios a little block right there onto Beast.
No, Demetrios moves Brown up the racetrack. Here comes Fearless through the middle, and here comes Kimmy and the Agent along with
Oh,
them.
and Jim is around.
Brown.
Can he keep it off the wall? He can, I
Yeah, he
think.
keeps it off the wall.
Keeps it off the wall.
Miraculously.
3 wide for the race lead.
Yeah, his track gives nothing short of surprises. As Fearless and the Agent are duking it out for the race lead now. As we come out of turn number 2 there. They're going 4 wide once again
Zed.
for the race lead.
Look at Zed
Wow.
right here with the run.
Yeah, I wonder if Zed is able to pull off that run on the outside, but here comes Brown on the outside. And Brown is going to take the lead of the race, just like that.
Brown is right back up here. You're now receiving word from race control that Napa Boy is going to be re-entering the race. So he is going to be back in. So I guess right now the only DNF is NASCAR Boy. Saw a little bit of contact back there between Brown and Agent.
Yeah, Fearless and Kimmy. You know, these two have been in the same order, first and second, for the last 2 races now. No doubt these two are rivals. And I'm sure they're going to race each other aggressively, especially with the upcoming competition caution and red flag.
Kimmy going down to that bottom line. We're starting to see the pack is, I wouldn't really say fanning out, because each time they go into the turns, they get close. But as they come out onto the straightaways, there's definitely a little bit of fanning out there as Fearless retakes the lead from Kimmy. These two have been the dominant cars all day, and I would say they are rivals on the track, but friends off. As look at Agent right here.
Yeah, huge run from Agent there. Looking on the inside of Kimmy. Kimmy trying to pinch him down the inside, try to get rid of his run. He's not able to do so. As Zed stacks up the field behind him. Now Brown has a huge run there on the outside. You have 2 guys on the apron. And as we go into turn 3, we are 3 wide. Somehow 3 wide, both running 2 rows back. Yeah, Zed, huge run there, and Zed's gonna lead that lap.
It's a little loose right there. Oh, Demetrios contact onto Fearless. This right here. Fearless still maintaining that line. As Kimmy is slingshotting up here to the front. Here comes Kimmy. Taking the lead again. This is an absolutely crazy race here today, guys.
Yeah, and the fact of the matter is, we only have a little less than 50% of the race completed. As I saw smoke back there, I don't know who that was.
It was
We'll
Beast.
identify him as soon as we can. Yeah, Fearless on the apron. There, Demetrios knocked up the racetrack. Kimmy right in the middle of it. As Demetrios forces Kimi up the racetrack, is he going to try to thread the needle? Yes, he is. Not able to make it work, however. He has the inside open. He's going to try to force it. And here comes the agent now. With a clear opportunity to take the race lead. Takes it, and he is back up to first place. Meanwhile,
Here
Brown
comes
Moons
Brown with a huge run on the outside line, takes the lead away.
Yeah, huge run from Browns there. As
there's contact going.
Demetrios is around.
Can you save it?
He wasn't able to save it, but he's able to save it still.
What a save from Demetrios.
Yeah, and he hasn't lost the pack either, so that's good for him. Or
He'll be
still has
back
a
up
little
in no time. We see Kimi got shuffled back quite a bit. He is now back into 6th place. Fearless is making a run on Agent. I would say the big 3 right now of this race is Fearless, Agent, and Kimi, who have been dominant all day today. But like I said earlier, this is anyone's race.
Yeah, this is quite literally anyone's race. Like, you have, like, lead changes, like, at least, like, twice in a lap. So, like, the winner of this race may be a wild card, but yeah, Fearless, Kimi, and Agent are definitely the ones, like, up front most of the time. As, speaking of that victory, here they come as Demetrios looks on the apron there, gets back up the racetrack on the inside now. 3 wide for the race lead. Demetrios on the inside, Kimi in the middle, Fearless on the outside. Brown Moon's trying to force it 4 wide. Oh, he scrapes the wall there. But here comes Agent, huge run, and Agent is back to the race lead.
Agent still holding on to that lead as Demetrios is looking to make a move on him. Demetrios has been in 2nd place all day, but no, it's Kimi. Through goes Kimi up front to the pack with Brown. Wow, this is getting pretty intense right here as we're closing in. We got 6 laps to go before. Oh, and there's contact. Kimi's around it.
Ellen. Wall. Like Zed and Brown. That's going to be a caution.
That's going to be a caution.
And Fearless.
And Moans pops up a
broken
bit.
wheel. And he has lost part of his rear wing.
Yellow is out. 17 is your leader. So red flag is now out. We are calling it a few laps early. So to all of the people tuning in, just go ahead, grab a drink, take a pee, do whatever you need to do we got 15 minutes. So
yeah, I'm gonna go and eat dinner. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to finish dinner in like 15 minutes. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm starving like crazy. I'm gonna eat like a pig, but yeah. So I might, just forewarning, I might not be able to commentate like the next was it like next
50
like
minutes.
25, 50 laps, like an hour at least.
I will be here. I'm going to be taking a quick break. Got 15 minutes. I'm going to go make some food, but stay with us. We will be right back after this.
2, 1, and
We are so back.
Yeah.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Red flag period is over. We are back under caution here at Michigan International Speedway for the Chevrolet 500.
So let's go over a little recap of what we've seen. It has been an absolutely tremendous race. This is the first time the IndyCar Series has been back at Michigan since 2007. And after that race, relations between IndyCar and Michigan were pretty bad. But now, here today, we have returned, and wow, what a race it's been. What are your guys' thoughts?
The pit road is open, and it looks like we have a couple guys pitting, but there's one guy staying out. That is Napa.
Napa, as he does a burnout for no reason.
He does a burnout, and no, he changes his mind. He's going into the pits. Too late for that.
What is he doing?
Did you see how he turned his car around?
He just did a burnout and then went right back into the pits.
Well, he has to do a mandatory pit stop because he just rejoined, but he did three 360s and then finally went in.
Yeah, a little goofiness, as it looks like Dimitrios barely beats Kimi pit road. As it looks like Agent is going to take the 3rd spot, Zed in 4th, and Brown Moons wrapping up the top 5.
So what have you guys thought of the race so far today?
Chaotic. Well, not chaotic as
bad
in a Singapore sense, chaotic, but controlled chaotic, you know? There wasn't a bunch of wrecks, but we're seeing a crap ton of moves. This is NASCAR pack racing, but it's more technical, and it's more on edge, you know?
This is quick trivia. This is, I would consider, the first pack race with this new car. Obviously, after the unfortunate tragedy in 2011 at Las Vegas that claimed the life of Dan Weldon. This new car was designed with absolutely zero pack racing in mind, but due to the tire levels and the downforce on these cars, we are definitely seeing some old IRL style pack racing, which the fans absolutely love. The drivers, maybe not so much.
And it depends on who you ask. If you're out in front, most of the time, maybe Theos, perhaps 50-50. I mean, yeah, it's for sure chaotic with these cars. But next week, actually, we're going to on the Texas Motor Speedway for the Firestone 600, and I'm not sure if we're going to see the same pack racing there, but there's only one way to find out. As we go back
to green
flag, we're finally back racing here at Michigan.
Closing out these laps with Dimitrios with the lead.
Oh, low man goes straight into the outside wall. He's able to keep it clean. He has no damage.
Dimitrios is P1, followed by Kimi, Agent, Fearless, and Brown. As they come in to complete the first lap since the red flag. Right here, it's Kimi and Dimitrios out front. Kimi looking to make a move onto Dimitrios. See, can he get there? But here comes Agent.
Yeah, Agent still a little bit behind Dimitrios, not able to make the move just yet. It looks like now he's able to time that slingshot perfectly. But he's going to spawn behind Kimi and settle for second for now. As meanwhile, Fearless is clawing his way back up into the first place spot. As Dimitrios bounces off Agent's rear wing, but he gets a huge run from that, and he's going to force a 3 wide. He's there on the inside. Agent is going to be forced to yield to him. As Kimi looks to the very outside as here comes Beast now, looking to make a move.
They go down to the bottom of the track. Dimitro's about slinged right back up and clocked Kimmy, but was able to keep him away. They're both side by side right now, heading into turn 1. Dimitros takes the lead as Kimmy backs out.
Way in the back.
Whoa, way in the back.
Agent's
Way in the back. Agent is around.
Saves it.
And he saves it. Just the 360, and then, nope, I'm going back straight.
That is one of the greatest saves I've ever seen. Oh my.
But anyways, back to the action. Here comes Spears on the outside. Huge run. He's going to take the race lead away. As we are now officially halfway through the race. And we still have, like, converting, like, the lap times to, like, actual time. Like, we have about, like, 2 more hours of this. So, I hope you guys watching use the 50 minutes of break to your full advantage, because we're going to be here for a little while longer.
Oh, definitely.
Oh my. Yeah, I'm probably going to take a nap halfway through this. Whoa,
Oh,
Anthony
Anderson loose. Keeps it clean, though, but he's going to lose a couple positions there. As Kimmy, huge run down the back straightaway.
Oh, big one.
Whoa!
That is a
Yellow away. Fearless around. Dimitro's
back around. Anthony into the
More
wall.
cars around.
That is around. Yellow South 7 is your leader.
That's definitely a caution.
That is Dim's last reset, I'm pretty sure, too.
Yeah, that is not good. Yeah, he's missing a tire there, losing that that back wing, actually.
That was the big one for you today, folks. Brown was involved, Agent was involved, Dimitros, as well as Zed, all involved in the big one. Also, we're getting word from race control that Agent is being penalized and will need to go to the back of the field.
That is certainly not what you want if you're trying to surge towards this win. Agent, I've said before and I'll say it again, definitely a consistently inconsistent driver. He's made some green flag runs in the lead, but this is definitely not what he wants.
And we've talked about how he has been today, how he has pretty much been up front all day today. So I feel like this sort of penalty might be just like a slap on the wrist to him, as he is going to, as soon as that green flag drops, he is going to sling all the way up to the front, maybe within a lap or 2.
Yeah, I'm looking at this replay right now. So, yeah, I can see Agent, just comes down, and he just, like, sandwiches, like... Wait, hold on. I'm trying to get the replay to work. Yeah, so that is definitely a penalty for Agent there. He came down and, like, sandwiched Fearless there in the middle, and yeah, that brought out that caution. But anyways, pits are now open. Beast and Lil Man are staying out. Oh, a lot of guys are staying out. In fact, we have some people in the grass. As we look on the pit road here, it looks like Agent's going to pull on 4 fresh tires and top it off with Sunoco fuel. Same thing with Zed and the 2 other guys, Kimmy and Dimitrios. And you can see Agent stopped there on pit road. He's waiting for Trios to go, because Agent has to fall to the back after that caution right there. And we're getting word from racing. We are going green this time. We're going to be going on to lap 130 once this race goes green. And we still have plenty of more to go.
Plenty of more laps left, as Beast is currently our leader, followed by Little Man, Anthony, Napa Boy, and Browns.
Yeah, you gotta have a huge amount of respect for these drivers, though. As green flag waves once again, we are back underway. As I was saying, oh, Adrian into the outside wall. He's able to keep it clean. Yeah, Beast gets a huge jump on that restart. As I was saying, you have to have a huge amount of respect for these drivers because, like, they've been here for, like, the same time as, like, we have, like, almost 3 hours at this point. Like, it's amazing how they're able to endure and, like, race like this for, like, that period of time. Like, it's just incredible.
I think we might be facing up to getting up to the point to us. We might see a photo finish. I remember one of the closest finishes in IndyCar history was here in 2000 at the Michigan 500 between Michael Andretti and Juan Pablo Montoya. I don't remember the exact amount, but my point is we are definitely going to be seeing a photo finish. Like, it's not even a question at this point.
Yeah,
also noticed.
Meanwhile, Lil Man, who hit the wall on the restart, is now up to second place. And the Beast is not going to be in a comfortable lead for much longer, as Lil Man and Napa Boy are catching up to him. And
noticed a lot of
also got a hard charging pack behind them.
I've noticed a lot of the bigger, more dominant drivers, like Kimmy, Fearless, and Agent are in the back of the pack, or towards the back, as right now Lil Man looks to make a move on the Beast.
Yeah, Napa Boy forcing it 3 wide now. Demetrios forcing it 4 wide, trying to make something work there. As they're still 3 wide for second place now. Lil Man tries to get back to the inside. He's unable to, because here comes Agent JF back after his little penalty there and that caution. He's back in contention now as Beast and Kimmy duke it out for the second position. But here comes Demetrios. Huge run on the outside. Beast is going to try to go up and block, but Kimmy, huge run, slingshots past Napa. Oh, Demetrios. Hard hit for him. He saves it, though.
Oh, that's damage. That's
he
not
lost
good.
His front wing.
That is not good for Demetrios. This is his final car. If he wrecks again, he is out. So this is definitely not what he wanted. His now entire race is in jeopardy.
Yeah, that's right. Demetrios only has 1 car left. After this, it's done. And if we take a look at turn 3, there's some debris at the bottom of turn 3 on the apron.
I see it, but I don't know if it's really going to pose much of a threat, because I hope these guys would at least not force anyone down to that part of the track.
All right, so I just got word from my family that my dinner is ready, so I'm going to go AFK for a little bit.
I'll take over from here.
Enjoy Vort's commentary for now. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
See right now, Demetrios is charging onto Napa Boy. It's almost like that little nose incident was just kind of a slap on the wrist to him. But here comes Kimmy. Through goes Kimmy up front. They're going 3 wide as they go into turn 3. Oh, man. If you are not on the edge of your seat, don't even watch. Don't even watch this if you don't find this entertaining. This is, I would say, one of the most entertaining races I've ever watched.
Whoa! Anthony slides up a bit.
There.
5 wide going into turn 1. These cars have been all over the place, high, low, and everywhere. Going into lap 138 right now, Dimtrios, Fearless, and Zed right now, along with Napa Boy, currently 2 wide, 2 rows back, as Dimtrios and Fearless are in a dogfight for that first place position. I'm very hungry, so I'm gonna go get some food, enjoy some commentary, because we only got, like, what, 50 more minutes to go? Potentially an hour if we have, potentially an hour if there's another caution. As what is Brown doing?
So right now, Dimitros is taking the lead away from Zed and Kimmy. Napa Boy's getting squeezed right there, but he's able to thread the needle and he's making his way up as Kimmy is back into the rear of the field. Beast is currently charging up front and is side by side with Napa Boy for the lead. Oh, a little bit of contact there between him and Zed. Zed is really in a kind of a precarious situation. He is surrounded all ways, but now he manages to work it out. Fearless is also dropping to the back right now. I do not know if this is some fuel-saving strategy. I assume that's what it is. Lil Man slides up to the top of the track. Really, this is definitely, like I said earlier, not something we have seen in the IndyCar series for a long time. This is definitely a throwback to mid-2000s IRL pack racing, which we thought would be eliminated with this car, but you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing. 3 wide here as they come into turn 1. Napa Boy with a slight edge over Zed as they make contact. Dimitros has to be real careful right here. One small move and he is out of the race. Lil Man in the hurry is touching him.
Yeah, these cars have been shuffling up and over the pack right now as Fearless, your race leader, as Kimmy, Zed, and Lil Man right now making up that top 5 position as Zed drops to the back, letting Agent by, as Napa Boy right now currently just chilling in the high lane right now, but going into this turn, he's got no help going into that second lane right there, allowing Agent and Kimmy alongside Lil Man to pass by.
See 3 wide here in the back as Fearless retakes that lead. I feel like this has kind of been the little, like, I guess, standard for the top 3 today. It's always been Fearless up front, Kimmy in third, and Dimitros in second. As right now, Kimmy is challenging Fearless, and he will take the lead as they head down the front stretch into turn 1. This is sort of a battle of attrition. You are just trying to it's just really a matter of kind of who breaks first. But so far, I think only one has broken. And that was NASCAR Boy. Dimitros still holding on with that damaged car, trying to keep the entire pack behind him. We are heading into lap 144 of 252. We're almost there. This is an incredibly long race, guys.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel the effects of it over here. I didn't get any sleep, so I'm getting very tired. Going in as 4 wide, 2 rows back.
2 rows back, but you can't. This isn't it.
Yeah, it has been a very exciting race so far.
Dimitros with a little, I don't know what that was right there. It looked like for a second he brake checked Anthony, but I think it's all good. He's still holding on to that P3 as Napa Boy charges on Lil Man, and Zed is looking to make a move on Agent. Going 3 wide here for the lead into turn 3. It's Fearless versus Kimmy. I think today we could most definitely see Kimmy's first career victory in the Verizon IndyCar Series. He has been one of the most consistent drivers, but he has just not had any luck. Kimi has even said it himself. He has named himself in the server, can't win a race. He is very consistent. It's just his luck has not been the best. But I think today is most definitely the day that he can finally snag that victory.
Yeah, Lady Luck has not been on his side this season, but maybe that can change going into this race here at Michigan. But one thing I do also want to point out, after this racing and the huge runs we've been seeing from from all sorts of these drivers, I'm starting to see a photo finish taking place here. And Zed around.
Zed is around. Fortunately, hard into
Tires
the wall.
out. As Adrian, that'll be a caution.
That is a caution out. Bubble, do we know how many we have had today? Dimitros and Zed are on their last resets. Bubble, do we know how many cautions we have had today? I have not really been keeping track. I probably should have been. But I don't know which caution this is, but Kimi is currently your leader. Actually, no, I think Dimitros is. Take that back. Zed was involved in that crash. It was just him. He had a heavy hit into the wall in the back. And he is, this is his final car. If he wrecks one more time, then he's out. And I think the same thing is for Dimitros.
Yeah, Adrian there, you see there in the, number 48, Honda, yeah, his left front tire is out, and I believe this is his first reset, or I believe it's his first reset, but that is, yeah, these resets, I believe we got about 3 drivers, maybe 2 that are on their final reset. So if they crash out one more time, they are done. Their race is over. So they have to stay on their toes because otherwise they could collide with the wall and end their day early.
I've also noticed in the back, it is the Penske. All the Penske cars are in the back. Roger definitely, I don't think, is too happy about that. But this could also be a part of some strategy as the pits are open.
As Zed stopped up on track going to reset. And
Zed is also our second DNF of today, as he has to leave.
Yep. Yeah, we've had only 2 DNFs this entire race, but also we've had a lot of accidents into this race, as we got 2 people having to leave, which is definitely not the way you want to exit a race. You want to finish for points. You want to, well, I believe they're going to get points, but not that much going into the season. But I'm just going to say it right now, yeah. Having to leave is not the way you want to go. You could DNF because you wrecked out and it's your final reset. But yeah, it's just not their fault, as Brown stopped up on the track, well, near the exit of pit lane.
Quick little reminder that next week, the Verizon IndyCar Series will be heading to Fort Worth, Texas for the Firestone 600 at Texas Motor Speedway. We will definitely be seeing a lot of close side-by-side action there at Texas. So definitely tune in next Saturday for the Firestone 600 at Texas Motor Speedway. As we have just received word from Race Control, we will be going green this time. Dimitros leading. So we're getting closer. And should drop any second. has not dropped yet, but all the drivers are kind of just on the edge of their seats. What is happening?
Yeah, they're probably holding out until the restart zone. You see them marching blue guys. Green, green, green!
Green, green, green is out. Dimitros with a slingshot lead. Man, we've been seeing a lot of that today. The leader just takes off at a restart.
Yeah, you gotta have fast reaction time in order to react to that quickly, as Dimitrios holds a sizable lead over the rest of the field right there.
Heading down the back straightaway, I think he is kind of trying to break the draft by doing the snake maneuver, which we have seen a lot at Indianapolis at the Bubble 325. I wonder if that is part of his plan.
Agent getting that huge draft coming from Dimitrios over there, going onto the apron a little bit. Most of these drivers have gone onto the apron as Agent makes nothing of that draft, but he is closing in on Dimitrios. That lead is being eaten away at right now.
All right, now
Fearless for the race lead.
Fearless is making his way up front, followed by Kimmy's just right behind him. This is 3-wide battle for the lead. They're going double file as they head on to the front straight.
Kimmy ducking down low onto the apron, snatching that lead away from Dimitrios. Fearless also trying to use that lane, gets Dimitrios to settle back for third, as you see there Brown in the Snapple 27 re-merging with the rest of the field. As,
Oh, do we have a spinner? I don't see anyone. I don't think there was a spun. There's a little bit of contact.
Yeah, there was a little bit of smoke there.
I think
Fearless right now. Yeah,
Kimmy is definitely. Kimmy is definitely racing the hardest right now out of any of these guys. He is in a desperate need of that win to even have a chance at winning the championship. So he is right now. He is just racing. I would say harder than he's ever raced before.
Yeah, Kimmy right now is being very aggressive here right now, but it could cost him a lot, some fuel, as 2 wide, 2 rows back between Beast, Agent, Dimitrios, and Fearless right now, as Dimitrios right on the bumper of Beast right now, as 4 wide for third. Agent drops back, and 3 wide for third right now, going to 2 wide as Dimitrios and Lil Man in a dogfight right now. Beast trying to get on the outside, trying to use that draft he got from Kimmy, as Dimitrios cruises past both of them, getting the lead.
3 wide into turn 3, battling it out. Dimitrios still holding on to that lead as Agent is coming charging and looking to take that spot away. And just some trivial information. All drivers have done a combined lap amount of 1,385, which it's pretty impressive. Kimmy looking to take that spot back.
Fearless and Lil Man making up second and third, as Dimitrios, Anthony, and Agent right now almost going 3 wide for fourth, as 3 wide for the lead, as Fearless and Lil Man get past Kimmy in a dogfight for first. I'm currently riding along right now with Master Adrian. He is the only driver, as we see some contact back there. Adrian has not really had a good race today. I think he is the only driver who has not been in the lead at all. He's been having some mechanical issues. So I still would not count him out entirely in this race, because as we can see right now, anything goes. Yes, as Dimitrios slides into the grass. As Adrian into the wall, slowing down a lot. Appears to be some sort of lag. I don't know what's going on with him so far, but that's gonna round him out back to dead last. Definitely not something you want, as you see that sizable gap in the very back.
Right there. Oh, Fearless with some contact on Lil Man. Right now, I think Kimmy is slightly ahead. Kimmy is in fact ahead. Fearless is going to merge to the back as Lil Man attempts to charge on to Kimmy. Agent right behind him as well.
On the backstretch, nearly 4 wide, going for the race lead right now, has becomes, I believe, 2 wide, 2 rows back. Well, not really, as Dimitrios, Agent, Kimmy, and Anthony Anderson wanting to charge for that lead. 4 wide for second, almost 5 wide. Lots of action going on in this race right now, but this race is going to be very long. We have only made it through 160 laps, and I believe there's 60, 70 laps to go. So...
But we're definitely closing in fast, as Brown is now our new leader. Something else I kind of want to point out is I think Kimmy might be the only driver who's been able to hold on to his lead for a lap or longer, because you know how everything works here. It's kind of hard to hold on to a lap for a while because everyone is just able to come charging at you and take that lead away pretty easily, as we see Lil Man charge on to Fearless.
Currently, this pack right now is currently very much bunched up together right now in the front, but same can't be said for the back. But as you see there, Beast and Anthony Anderson right there. Currently, I believe it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th and 7th respectfully, as some of these drivers had to have been either TTB or had to park it because of something out of their control, or they've had a bit of misfortune, as 3 wide going for second, dropping to 2 wide, as Agent continued to clutch his lead, as Kimmy on the outside surges past Agent to cruise to the lead.
Fearless looking to make that move on Agent. Kimmy needs to try to hold them off as long as possible, but Fearless, I feel like, is going to be his biggest threat today in this race, as Fearless does, in fact, retake the lead. I would say Fearless has led the most laps today, but and Kimmy is probably a close second. A little contact there with Dimitrios, as Anthony slides up to the high side. Dimitrios looking to make that move on to Fearless. Fearless closes the door on him right there. Will not let it happen. Agent's going to thread that little gap right there. Ooh, that's tight. He makes it through, though. Agent charging on to Fearless. Look at this. Anthony Anderson is looking to make a move onto Dimitrios. Oh, bit of contact right there with Kimmy. He is able to keep it going, but that was definitely a close call. I would definitely say Kimmy is the favorite to win this race, so all eyes are kind of on him as we go back up front. Anthony Anderson, a driver notorious for, well, not, I wouldn't say notorious, but famous for his fuel-saving strategies, is up front, and he is looking to take that lead away from Dimitrios. Now on to laps 165. Getting closer and closer.
Vor, I would just like to ask you one thing. Who do you think is most poised to win this race so far, going onto the backstretch right now, after we've seen a lot of what these drivers can pull off here? in Michigan.
I would definitely say Agent is the one to keep the eye on. Now, obviously, if I would like Kimmy to win this. I would like to see Kimmy win. But if we're being realistic, I would say Agent or Fearless are the ones to look out to. But Kimmy is not out of it either. Kimmy is definitely up there with the big three. So I would say either Agent, Kimmy, or Fearless are the ones to look out for. But we might see a surprise.
Yeah, we've got a lot of underdogs here, especially Kimmy. That guy's not won a race all season.
Oh, as there's contact in the back.
Whoa. Yeah, as I was saying, Kimmy has not won a race all season, but yeah, I would say he could make a surge for that lead in probably late race as he continues to surge to the lead.
Fearless was not too happy with that move back there. I didn't really see who was at fault, but had his hand out of the cockpit. He was not too happy. As Brown is looking to make a move onto Dimitros. Not able to make it. Doesn't have enough of a run. I would really like to see Anthony win this race here today. He is definitely, after that really scary crash at Singapore he had last week, he needs a victory more than anything right now. And with how I see him racing, he is not one to be counted out.
Yes, I saw that. That was a very scary accident for Anthony, but pretty sure he's looking to make a resurgence for that win. But there's a lot of fierce competitors standing in his way. The most important one right now is Fearless. Even though he's been inconsistent, but he has managed to lead a lot of laps so far. So Anthony has a lot of competition right now.
Dimitros holding on to that lead. Remember, he has to be very careful. This is his last car.
Agent saves it. He saves it. Trouble!
Trouble is around. Agent goes into the grass again. Spins back out onto the track, but is able to keep it going. Anthony gets loose there.
Yeah, Anthony was trying to avoid sliding Agent who was sliding up the track. That's definitely the cost of Beast Agent and Anthony.
Also, right now, Adrian has gone on to pit road. He is having some issues with lag. More on that as it more updates on that as it continues. Right now, and there's that was close right there. Kimmy was able to get out of that before any major damage happened.
Yeah, that was pretty scary considering a lot of things could have gone wrong there, but everything went right. As look at Brown with that surge, Gurley surging, Dipshios collides. They keep on touching as Brown surges to the lead.
Brown with that lead right now.
Kimmy with a sizable lead over the rest of this field. 3 wide for second.
Kimmy trying to make as big of a gap as he can possibly make. He's trying to keep that entire field behind him as they're coming at him from 2 different sides. Lil Man and Fearless. 3 wide in the turn 3. Whoa.
Four wide, nearly 5 wide for the race lead right now as Lil Man and Fearless currently in a dogfight for that first place position right now, coming to lap 173 of 252. We still got a lot more laps to go as 2 wide, 3 rows back.
It's a bit of a pushing battle right now, as we're seeing. As Fearless charges up onto Kimmy, we have 78 laps to go. So
Yeah.
it is.
Also,
You back?
Yep, I am back. I had a great dinner, but anyways, no time to talk about that. We gotta get to the action here, and right away, we have plenty of it. You can see Anthony Anderson drop
you
to
see
the back
there, dropping to the back.
Fuel saving. Old man looks to the outside. Dimitrios shoots through the middle. And we are 3 wide for second place.
Kimmy goes way up to the high side, charging right back down. Look at Anthony making a move. Coming down onto the front straightaway out of 4. This is madness. A little update on Master Adrian. He has not made his way back out onto the track, and what I fear is I think his day might be over. He is having some really bad issues with lag, having over 1,000 ping. So right now, I think his
ping.
That's what he said.
Oh, we got some action going on here in the back. Brown Moons got shoved into the outside L, which was like a domino effect from Low Man there. Fortunately, no wreck came out of that, but yeah, Brown Moons shuffled all the way to the back now, and looks like he is a lap down. So
I don't know. Is he a lap down? I thought that might have just been like a ticker glitch.
I have no clue about that.
I don't even know if Bubble's here right now, so like I guess we're just gonna let it run. Oh, he is? Okay. Brown is in fact a lap down, so right now I guess in his head he is just hoping for some sort of caution, for something to happen where he can get his lap back.
yeah, was there any cautions while I was gone?
I think there might have been one. But it wasn't like... I can't even really remember. Did the big one happen when you were gone with Agent?
Oh, yeah, I saw that where you got like very sandwiched Fearless. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Yeah, we got some fairly clean racing going on here. Like everyone's keeping it clean. But Low Man on the apron, I got some flashbacks there from 100 laps earlier where I think it was Anthony Anderson like hits on the apron and back up the racetrack, got wrecked.
Kimmy trying to get around Dimitrios, but he's making it really hard. They make contact. Little bumper lock there. Now it's Fearless versus Agent right now, and Beast is charging onto them.
Yeah, so honestly, I think Beast has been like the most consistent throughout this race. Like he hasn't really been like he's running mid-pack most of the time. Like that's normally or like towards the front like most of the time, and sometimes even leading. But yeah, I think Beast is really consistent today. Like he hasn't really like gone like that far back. He's been like consistently up front as we go 5 wide for the race lead.
I would definitely say Kimmy is the most consistent today. I don't think I've seen him. I think I've seen him drop to the back maybe once. I don't think he's been up front literally all race. As there's some contact right there.
5 wide again.
Dimitrios is really racing like he has multiple respawns.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dimitrios. This is his last car. If he wrecks this one, loses the wheel.
Oh!
We got throwing back Agent.
And they go around.
Low Man. Low man in the infield grass. Come back up the racetrack.
Exit.
And he smacks the wall.
That's
Does
gonna
he have
cost them
damage?
both.
I don't think he has damage. I think he's all right. But both Agent and Lil Man involved in that.
Yeah, all 4 wheels are still on Low Man, even after that wall smack there.
Kimmy is still leading. Oh, Fearless got a little touch right there, and he's out of the groove.
Oh, Brown Moon's slow.
He's coming to the pits.
Pitting.
So I guess we are our pits open. I guess
Is this
pits are
the
open.
first green flag pit stop of the day?
I think that is the first green flag pit stop we've seen. So we've been running this long without a caution. People are going to start making some green flag pit stops, which will drastically affect the racing.
Yes, we saw there with Brown Moons. He pitted for 4 fresh tires and topping it off with Sunoco fuel. And there's Adrian on pit road. I'm pretty sure he's AFK right now.
These drivers are hoping for a caution. Everyone running up front because they are burning a bunch of fuel and wearing a bunch of tires. So all they need right now, all they are begging for is a caution. They want something.
Yeah, I'm starting to think they're just gonna cause one themselves. I mean, is that allowed? Probably not. But will it save them? Probably.
Within 10 laps, green flag pit stops are going to be starting.
Yeah, let's see if anyone will come down this time. As Dimitrios slams into the back of Fearless, but able to keep it clean. And no one's coming in, and the field is about to lap Brown Moons, who just came out of the pits.
If I'm being honest, I am somewhat hoping for a caution because, as I said, as Brown is getting put 2 laps down, I'm hoping for some sort of caution as this will prevent the race from just being entirely fuel strategy because it's getting to that point right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Brown Moon's a lap down, making a little contact.
Brown is being shown the blue and yellow flag. He needs to let all these people around him. He's going 2 laps down.
And we're not really sure how far these guys can really stretch it on fuel. But, yeah, we're completely forgetting the fact that, like, Brown Moon was, like, a lap down, so I suppose this is not really, like, anything big. I'm not sure if we'll see, like, any, like, green flag pit stops in, like, the next few laps here.
Yeah, there probably will be a lot of green flag pit stops because there has not been a caution since I think about, like, what, 152, maybe 153, I don't know. But there has not been a caution since, and I'm starting to think these drivers are going to have to make green flag pit stops if they want to win this race. As Brown is
I do not know what Brown is doing right now.
Yeah, Brown.
Yes,
Oh,
as
Brown.
collects Dimitros.
Oh, Brown's
That
rear wing.
is not good.
Lap
That
car
is-
interference.
that
by
is
Brown.
controversial.
Look at that. Oh my
What in
goodness.
Bubble will
the
not be
world?
happy about that.
What in the world?
All right, so
Dimitros
we're
has
getting
just
more from
received
the
a
race
drive-through
officials.
penalty.
Dim is given a
Dimitros-
drive-through penalty. Turns out that wasn't really a lap car interference, as Dimitrios was at fault for that incident, as determined by
Trying
the
to
race
keep him
officials.
behind. So, yes, Dimitros will receive a drive-through penalty. As he is disputing that with race control right now.
Coming to lap 189, just a little update on Adrian right now. Yeah, I'm starting to think, I don't know about
He's
y'all,
done.
but I'm starting to think his race is over. Yeah, he has not been active since lap 167, and I'm starting to think, yeah, his race is over.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been a lot of lag for him. I don't think it's gonna get any better anytime soon.
You are correct on that. I think we have had 4 DNFs today. Adrian, Zed, Napa Boy, and Monkey. So I would guess we should add Adrian to our list of DNFs as he is having some mechanical issues. right now up front, Kimi and Fearless battling it out. But I honestly think everyone needs to be a bit more concerned with their fuel and tires, because right now, like I said, within the next 10 laps, we're going to be seeing a lot of green flag pit stops, which is going to change the racing entirely. It's Ganassi. Did I say Ganassi? Sorry, excuse me. Ganassi and Penske up front, the two rival teams.
Fearless.
Oh, and there's a spinner.
Oh, Beast spinning.
Whoa!
Off
Spinning,
turn
trying to
4.
go onto pit road. As Fearless comes in to make a stop, Beast went to make a stop and he spins.
He's trying to get his car back.
Oh,
under
and he's
control
shooting
here.
back up onto the track.
Whoa!
Smacks
Continue
the wall.
spinning. That's not gonna be good.
Oh,
Yikes!
oh,
Yeah,
into
that's
the
not
wall.
good.
that is
It's
not good
surprising.
at all.
Yeah, not,
Yeah, it's surprising
not good
he
at all
got no
for
damage
Beast.
from that. Wow.
Miraculously, he has no damage.
No damage at all from Beast. Oh, wait, no, his
there
tire's
goes
down.
his tire.
We got a tire down. Is that going to be a caution? And that's a
And
caution.
yes, that is.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, this changes everything.
That changes everything.
Changed
Everyone was
everything.
praying for a caution. Everyone was just begging, Bubble,
Yes.
please caution. And that's what Fearless and Kimi needed.
I
Yeah,
don't know
and
y'all,
also
but I was
Brown,
begging
because,
for that
his
caution
laps
as
back.
well. As Beast, you see there, Beast currently has his tire on the back of his car right now. As Beast spins and goes for
he's
another
caught his car.
reset.
So right now, I do not know who is leading. If I'm going off the ticker, it is Anthony. Okay, yeah, the 22 is your leader. Anthony.
Yeah, but yeah, this is
Actually-
huge for Fearless because Fearless was already in the pits at the time of caution, so he's able to. Or wait, hold on. Fear didn't pit.
No, he pitted right as the crash happened. So wait, who is the leader?
Yeah,
He crashed.
yeah. Fearless pitted like when the caution happened.
So I guess it is Fearless P1, Anthony P2, Lil Man P3, Agent P4, and Kimmy P5.
Yeah, Demetrios was also in the pits, I'm pretty sure. So this is big for Fearless and Dim because they already have their fresh tires. They don't need to come down on pit road and lose a bunch of track position under this caution.
What just happened? Oh, Brown is having some issues right now. He's going to make his way to the back of the pack. Is that everyone? No, Beast is making his way off of pit road. He's got to catch up to the field. So is Dimitros. Brown is now making his way to the back. Or is he? What is he doing? The pits are closed.
What is? The pits
The
are
pits
closed.
are closed, dude.
The pits are closed.
Oh, Bubble is not
Oh.
going to like that.
Oh no. The pits are closed.
Bubble is not too happy about that. That is, Brown
Yikes.
is going another lap down after that. That is
Yeah.
not, I think that puts him out of contention for the win. That just kind of screwed his
no,
entire
Brown
race.
was out of contention a long time ago. That just puts him even down. Yikes.
Green this time around. I think everyone has a fresh set of Firestone tires and Sunoco fuel. Brown definitely had a chance. That caution, he was a few laps down, but that caution definitely could have benefited him, but he definitely made a pretty bad mistake right there.
Yikes! Yeah, that's a big mistake. Going off the ticker right now, I assume he is in fact a lap down, which probably is.
Green is out.
Beast
And
and Brown.
Beast and
getting
Brown
a
are-
very bad restart.
Beast is trying to prevent Brown from getting around him. Beast is also, according to race control, is under investigation. He did not go on the restart. His restart was a bit delayed, so he is under investigation by the IRL. So right now it's a little battle between Lil Man and Fearless as Agent attempts to make it 3 wide. Demetrios going up to the top. We are on lap 195. We're almost there, guys.
Yeah.
Right here, Demetros and Lil Man fighting for second place as, oh, look at this. Fearless with a little run, but nope, he's not able to make it. Agent trying as hard as he can to hold all of them off. Now Kimmy going high, and Kimmy's looking to take that place away from him. Beast going to thread that little gap. Everyone with a fresh set of tires. Wow, what a race.
Yeah, this race has so far been very exciting so far. I've just been sitting in my rocking chair so far, just amazed at what has been going on all these 197 laps.
Oh, a little bit of contact back there from Demetros. Oh, and Demetros is around. That is definitely detrimental to him. As we go back up front, it's Agent versus Kimmy. And Anthony looking to make this a 3-car play. Beast looking to go up high, and Agent closes the door on him.
Look at Lil Man surging to the lead.
Lil Man is surging up front.
I had to use the bathroom there, so I'm back. But yeah, like I'm back, and we're already 3 wide, 4 wide. Oh my goodness gracious! And Brown Moons, he's still a lap down, I'm pretty sure.
Brown receives a warning again. Drive-through. This is not Brown's day. I would say Brown has had the absolute worst luck behind anyone. Actually, I would say, Brown has had the worst luck of anyone in this race. Second place would probably go to Demetros, but definitely not ideal.
Brown Moon's right now currently trying to prevent himself from being a lap down right now, but it's not gonna work right now. Coming on lap 200, we're almost there, guys. Come on, stay. Are you awake? All right,
I'm there.
My goodness, I need to wake myself up.
I'm not awake. I'm sitting in my rocking chair right now, just wanting a caution.
Don't worry.
53 laps left.
Don't worry, y'all don't remember a BRL Coke 600. I streamed the race, and about halfway through the race, I fell asleep early. like Bubble can attest to this, right?
What am I attesting to?
Remember back in May of 2023?
Yeah.
You during I think it was Charlotte, I fell asleep.
Yeah, I remember that.
Still streaming.
That was funny. It for an hour. It had 20 minutes disconnected. That thing on your screen.
Well, we can definitely say this isn't anything like that one Chicagoland race we had. Do we remember that? Do we want to remember that?
Yeah, I do. It was great. Very clean race. That race was very clean. I mean, it was very spread out, but it was very clean.
Almost.
But I mean, yeah. Already,
like
this is
random drafting here at Michigan.
already. This is my
Green
favorite race
agent.
this season so far.
If this isn't your favorite race of the season, something is wrong.
I would say the Barber was pretty good, but yeah,
Barber was good, but this is
I like this.
It is now this point in the race where I have to kick back and pray that it's green all race because I'm currently kicking back in my chair.
Would actually be really interesting if it's all green. If it's a green all the way to the end, some people can't make it on fuel.
If Kimmy wins this race, I'll turn on my...
I just got word from a driver. Everyone cannot make it on fuel if it's full green to the end. So that would be very interesting for the finish.
100%.
Even though you said you don't like fuel strategy, it would probably be a nice break from this racing.
Yeah, also, we're officially 50 laps left in the race. It's about to become 49 laps to go. Yeah, just to our viewers, just hang in there. It's almost over, I promise. But in the meantime, enjoy this fabulous racing up front here. So we got Beast now in the race lead, but here comes Agent. Huge run off the corner. Nice apex off the corner. Gets the run on the outside, but here comes Kimmy with the slingshot on the inside.
This race so far is probably my favorite race so far.
How long has the stream been going for?
I'd say about a grand total of
we're gonna be going
3 hours.
Probably 3 hours of them.
3 hours.
3 hours.
It's more.
It has been 3 hours.
This is an endurance race. I mean, this is definitely an endurance race.
Is Fontana gonna be this long?
No.
I'm going to tuck away in my makeshift bed and pray it's over.
This is part one of a crown jewel. We have this, but then we do a full Firestone 600, which is 248 next week. So it's 500 laps total over these weeks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do double duty next weekend. That's just like that's gonna be brutal.
I will say this though, Texas is much faster than this track. Oh, Kimmy's spinning out. Kimmy just. Oh
Kimmy's
no!
Oh no!
Oh
It just spun into the pits, bruh.
That is not good. Oh wait, no, he's kidding.
Oh, he's here.
Grand entrance to the pit, spitting
I'm
out.
not sure if this is part of the strategy or not. You might want to take another look at the replay here to make sure this was intentional or not. But
that was a driver
either way,
to win, bruh. I wanted him to win.
Yeah, Kimmy was going into this race like wanting.
He might have a chance. He might have a chance.
Oh my goodness! Look out! Look out! Please, Brown.
Oh, they're good. They're still good.
They kept it clean somehow.
Well, you know what? It wasn't that bad. Kimmy files in right behind him, so I mean, if they pit, it should be fine.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah, so we're not really sure. Like I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. We're not sure, like what the full window looks like. But
it's like 40. It's like 40 to 45.
If Kimmy can stretch it out on fuel, that'll make it very interesting.
Like he just pit for. He's got like 100 or 90 something fuel right now. Most people are between 60 to 70 right now. Like the rest of the field. So it's a pretty big difference.
Yeah,
he'll have to save, but if he does,
Kimmy will have to do a lot of fuel saving. Maybe this incident may have been a blessing in disguise of sorts. As you can see, Brown
coming up.
Still lapped down, but he is making some moves.
If there's a caution, then this entire thing is over. I mean, strategy gets thrown out the window.
Shout out to Dragons, who has been in the audience the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be like that. He'd do that.
Wake me up if I fall asleep.
Got it.
If Kimmy wins, I will turn on the camera and shotgun a beer. I'm joking. I'm not gonna.
No. Now you gotta do it. Now you have to do it. Now you have to do it.
Come on, guys.
We want to see that.
Drinking is bad. Drinking is bad. I'm not going to. I'll do milk.
You want an entire glass of milk?
Oh,
Brown!
Girls, get excited! Ah!
Oh, he despawned his car.
Well, he saved everybody from caution. That's nice of him.
No! Alright, park Brown for that. I'm joking. Just kidding.
Remove his license.
No. That was a very
racist.
Remove it.
thing
Remove his license
Brown
now.
to do.
Remove his driver's license!
Jesus.
All right, calm
Remember,
down,
guys,
people,
we
calm
still
down.
gotta keep it formal. We still gotta keep it formal.
To our viewers, the fatigue is definitely
It's playing a role.
It is very apparent.
I know, but now it's just fun
Well,
because
you're
we're all
Are
dying
you
and
awake?
want the race to end. Now it's just hilarious.
Are you awake? Hello?
Yes.
yeah. We're trying
There
to
is
keep it
no-
professional as possible. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak, bro. That's how much.
Yeah, the fatigue is very apparent.
Here comes
We're gonna try to keep it as professional as possible before this turns into like a moon car stream. You know?
He's on the fence. He's riding the fence.
Ooh!
And here comes
Anthony Anderson
Anthony
to the lead!
Anthony's coming to the lead!
and he takes the lead.
What happened to the leader? What happened to the leader?
New leader!
But here comes Beast on the outside. He has no help up there, but is he able to get the run off the
To
corner?
all the people who have been complaining about how long this was, I was in the Indy 500 snake pit for 5 hours. You guys can do better. I
And
was
here
in
comes
the
Agent.
pit for 5 hours.
All right, let me see that fuel, baby.
He's gonna have a
You guys
huge
can do
run
better.
coming up on Anthony Anderson.
Man.
Man.
What lap did we go back green? Let me think.
There's
like 150 something, maybe? I don't know.
One of them. One of them.
Or was it 170? I don't know which one it was. What lap was it? No, we were yellow then.
Pretty sure we have.
We had a caution. 13
4 wide,
minutes,
let's go!
too.
Kimmy is back in the pack right now.
Well, he is a lap down, but that is actually really good if they all pit. That's really good for him. He'll have that position on the track.
I'm just gonna say this
However,
right now.
if
I think Kimmy's winning
might be an
it.
issue, 'cause, like,
Just
if
gonna say
everyone-
it.
Like,
We
if
said Brown
everyone
there.
like pits as a group, like the lead pack pits as a group,
It is very likely.
like Kimmy's not gonna have any draft.
Kimmy!
But-
Kimmy!
Yeah.
Kimmy,
But yeah,
I have
Kimmy's, like scoring to the front of the pack now, not the
But-
leader.
But it's also
Kimmy,
very
I have
likely.
a-
Remember, we saw it earlier. He spun by himself going onto pit road, so it could be very possible we see that from everybody else. And there's just a massive spin with everyone on pit road.
Kimmy, I have a Miller Lite with your name on it.
That would be
if you-
really funny.
Yeah, you think Kimmy would
Man, we
try to
should not
save
sip in the
fuel?
lightest beer
In
the world.
theory, if a caution came out, would Kimmy try to save fuel?
Yes,
Um,
bruh.
probably.
Well, I don't know.
Probably
No. The draft is so big. I think he would pit. He would definitely pit. Everybody else would. Why would they not pit?
Yeah, why would it?
Jesus, dude.
Oh my!
Ow!
Oh my goodness! Whoa! What is that?
Oh!
Oh my
Over.
Oh my god! Wait, did Beast hit the fence? DNF?
Multiple cars involved.
That
Kimmy
man
is
out of family!
No, that does
What
not
is
count
that?
anyone's resets. That does
Yeah,
not count anyone's resets.
Oh my god!
Lord.
Oh, bro.
What has just happened?
Oh my
Bro.
god!
Oh,
You are upside down.
God.
It's gonna be a
Bro.
red flag.
bro.
No,
that's
flag
not
down.
No, it's not.
Red flag! Red
Oh my
flag down.
god!
In the fence, man.
Oh my god!
Red flag is out here at I almost said Las Vegas.
Oh, bro. Oh, yeah, 2011 all over again.
That was the oddest sequence of events I think I've ever had.
Bro.
That was the oddest
Red
sequence
flag
of
is out
events
here
I
at
think I've
Vegas.
ever
No one
seen.
has resets.
Kimmy
I
is
Yeah,
upside
no,
down.
that doesn't count for anyone's resets.
Upside down. Anthony with some rear damage. Brown with some damage. This is bad.
All right, that doesn't
Yeah,
count for anyone's
everyone-
resets. That was a little hilarious.
Agent Brown. Oh my goodness!
You know, I feel
Bro, but now that now they're gonna have to both pit, bruh.
Yep. So it's over. Everyone's going
I
to
have,
pit now.
um,
Everyone's going to be on equal footing basically, and it's just going to be like a mad dash to the finish. Granted, they don't.
What is Vort doing it right now?
No, hang on. I just wanted to say this. I have this in my room. I should have started a snake pit stream. I should have made my own snake pit, letting it rip. Anyways, no, I'll the milk if Kimmy wins because dude, there could be kids watching this.
I don't care, bro.
If you watch a road race at the grand old age of 7, please don't.
Oh my gosh, dude! Brown. I'm looking at the replay right now. Brown was just parked in the inside.
Fearless needs a pace. Yeah, oh, sorry. I thought it was in driver comms for a second.
Alpha, I gotta hear our reaction.
That is quite possibly the oddest sequence of events I think I've ever witnessed. First, I fall out of my chair. Second of all, a big crash happens. And then chaos.
Oh my gosh, dude. Dude, our reactions all like that, the replay that was priceless. Someone better clip that, bro. Man.
That was awesome. So yes, everyone is pretty fatigued, myself included. I'm going to...
These drivers too, don't forget that, just pressing as hard as they can down their W key, using A to D to steer. Fingers are probably getting destroyed right now. Yeah. Everyone is fatigued, basically.
Everyone is definitely fatigued.
If it wasn't obvious long before.
As looks like Anthony Anderson
so people that were involved in the wreck that lost tires, that does actually count against the resets. So I don't know if the list is updated. Let's find it. I think that would make Brown on his last car. I believe that's it. But it would make Brown on his last car.
Yeah, lucky thing Demetrios wasn't involved in that accident, because that would have ended his day.
Wait, no, Brown was not on his last car. Never mind. Oh, yeah.
Give me drifts. Look at that.
I definitely got to run to the bathroom real quick, but we will be right back.
I'm going to grab myself another soda.
It's open. Here we go. Pits are open.
Yep, as you see, ladies and gentlemen, pit road is now open. I can see Brown there. Looks like he's able to get his laps back. Yeah, it looks like...
Oh, yeah.
Everyone is going to be back in contention now.
Yeah, baby. Bro, what lap is it? Let me think. 219. Coming at 220. Restarting 21. Oh, man. There's still a lot of laps left.
Yeah, looking at the lap counter, it looks like we have somewhere around 30, 35 laps left.
Yep.
And yeah, so as you saw, pit road's open. Let's see who's going to come down this time. Everyone has to come down, except Demetrios. No? And ladies and gentlemen, Demetrios is not pitting. And as it's here, looks like everyone's going to stop, get 4 fresh Firestone tires. and some Sunoco fuel. It should probably be enough to make it to the end here. Looks like Lowman's going to win the race off the pit road, followed by Fearless, Agent, Anthony Anderson, Kimmy, and Beast, and then Brown Moons. And with the 12 cars that we started with, we now have 8 cars left. So